talking, y'all. Let me bring in the YouTube real quick. Welcome to another episode of Let's Just Talk About It with your amazing host, Jess. How are you guys doing today? Tonight's topic, which will be pretty much this week's topic, is white people. What made you start deconstructing, specifically racism? Okay, so yes, we open up the panel for you guys. We want to get down to the root of the issues so that we can actually really save America and put America first. And the only way to do that is to really dig deep. Now we have a couple of people here on the panel. Oh, they don't know, chicken wings looking good. Right now, I don't know if we're next going to get into it right now because Jeremy came up to because I was laughing. I was listening to music and I was dancing. He said that I was very angry, and I'm still trying to figure out what does joy look like. Then, if you think that one could come up here and you could see someone smiling, laughing, and having a good time, and woo and think that they are angry. So, Jeremy, welcome in. Why do you think we're angry?
Now, you obviously upset.
Hey, come on, Free! Hey! Oh, again, if everybody that's in here, if you have another device, a laptop, an iPad, a second device, a second phone, put it in the YouTube. It's Jessica Cymone, you guys. We are accumulating hours as we may have to slowly transition over to the YouTube. Alrighty then, make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button as well. But let's accumulate those hours. Teamwork makes the dream work. And thank you all for being here. My bad. Go ahead, Jeremy. Now, what'd you say? Why you think people are angry? Why
you so mad?
What makes you? That's where we're trying to get to. Why do you think I'm mad?
I'm saying, I just seen the top of your shit. It said, "White people, what made y'all start deconstructing?"
Right. My question to you is, why do you think that I am mad?
I'm saying, how the fuck you think people deconstructing? Like, what's the point of this whole conversation? You said, white people, what made y'all start deconstructing?
Yeah.
Like, my mama white, my dad Cuban.
My mama told my daddy done, so where you think I get it from? Okay, anyways, go ahead.
There you go. That's that bullshit.
What is that bullshit? Hold on, what is that bullshit?
Your fucking shiny ass face. You look like a bitch to get caught stealing from Walmart.
Thank you. Do you know that white people get caught stealing way more than black people do? And I don't go to Walmart. I'm actually boycotting Walmart, but thank you so much. But thank you for complimenting me on my glow. Y'all, did y'all hear that? He said I was glowing. He said, your shiny ass face, you glowing. You don't even know when y'all be complimenting me while y'all trying to insult me at the same damn time. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You got a beautiful face.
No, but you just said your shiny ass face. You were trying to insult me and thought that it was going to tear me down, but all you do is build me up anyway. That's what I'm saying. All of the things y'all do to kind of to tear people down, it really just builds us up in the end.
Oh my God.
So why do you think that we are mad? What's wrong with deconstructing? Do you know what deconstructing is?
Who's deconstructing? Let me say that. No bullshit.
But if you're not,
I moved out of the city. I live in the suburbs now.
If you're not necessarily deconstructing, then maybe I'm not talking to you. You haven't got to the part in your life where you are deconstructing.
Why wouldn't you say why is our inner cities deconstructing?
Why
can't you go to a fucking picnic on Memorial Day without having to get shot the fuck up?
So why the fuck speaking of picnics, the only reason we have picnics, do you know why we got picnics? You know where picnics started from? It started from white people hanging strange fruiting black people and having lunch with their children while corpses are hanging right above them. So you want to talk about picnics?
Y'all shot the fuck out, man.
Okay.
No bullshit. Like, seriously. Like, when's the last time you seen?
So we're talking. Trey Reed was just found hanging from a tree in Mississippi. This was last week. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. No.
Why?
No, there has not been it's still under investigation.
Is it still under investigation?
It's still under investigation.
He probably fucking hung himself because he was fucking
Black people
trans
don't do that. He wasn't trans. He wasn't none of that.
Black people don't do what?
Black people don't hang themselves.
Come on, bro.
That's not even historically or statistically. That's not the way that they take themselves. Especially black men, especially men. Period. They usually go by a weapon, something quick. Women usually do pills or something
like cut their
slow.
wrists and shit like that. I accept
Yeah. So my thing is even when you're using statistics and you using historical
I just
facts,
hate the fucking
that's
white
just.
black rhetoric shit. That shit's fucking wild,
But
man.
my thing
That's
is,
what's tearing us apart right now.
the thing is, you can't just say if you don't talk about it, it doesn't make it real, right? There
But
are a
I'm
lot. There are a lot of white people that are deconstructing their inherent racism, the things that they were taught to believe is normal. That is not. We've had a whole conversation about 5 hours on Saturday about this specific topic, and you're the only one who come up here and angry about it. And the fact that you are angry about it, you need to ask yourself, why does
I'm not
it?
angry at all,
Yes,
bro.
you are. Yes, you are. You got up here. Why the fuck you did this? You've insulted me since you've been up here. You told me I
I
was angry
insult
since you've
you.
been up here, and you've cussed at me since you've been up here. Now you might want to ask yourself, why does it trigger you? Because I've had a number of white men and women up here who have been deconstructing talk about their particular upbringing and abuse and how they started to deconstruct. You are the only one who seems to be offended, and you might need to ask yourself why.
I'm not offended, but
Yes, you are offended. When you say but, you
not really.
negate everything that you
I'm
said
not.
before.
I'm offended by the context of the whole conversation. Like it's always got to
Why
be
are
like
you
white,
offended? Because
black,
the people who
fucking.
are deconstructed understand what I'm asking. What I'm
How the fuck?
asking. Why
All right,
you
so
don't understand, which means you're not at that part yet. You're not at that space in your life where you have
so all right,
deconstructed.
so all
Do
right,
you feel
on
like
some
your
things
parents have
then.
been were racist? Were your parents racist? Did they ever say racist shit? And did they ever say the N word?
They might have had a couple flare ups in traffic. Uh,
No. He's Cuban. They said it. They said it on a regular basis. He's Cuban. Yeah.
no, you lying. First of all, you don't know
So they
him.
never said it. So you telling me they never flare ups is crazy, right? So they never said it. They never said it.
What, the N word?
Yeah.
For
They
sure.
never said anything racist. You came
I
up
think
here and you
everybody
had
knows.
microaggressions about going to the inner cities and ask them to
I'm
deconstruct.
from
Why
the
would
inner
I go
city
into the inner cities and tell them to deconstruct? Who are we talking about specifically?
because the inner city, like, listen, there's communities that are already deconstructed by themselves.
Do you know what's happening in these rural communities? Do you know about the PDO and the sexual abuse that are happening in the rural communities? It don't matter. It don't necessarily have to be in the inner cities.
That shit happens everywhere, ma.
So why do I need to go to the inner cities if we could just talk about deconstructing, period? Why do I have to go into the inner cities?
It shouldn't have to be. Listen,
Why do I have
I'm
to go
mixed.
into the inner cities? What's in the inner cities?
Fucking shit.
And then you just said it happens everywhere. So it happens in the inner cities, it happens in the rural areas, it happens everywhere, correct?
For sure.
So why do I need to
really
specifically go into the inner cities if it's happening everywhere?
I'm arguing on the whole deconstructing shit. Like, why gotta be like white people this, black people this? Like, why the fuck we keep going back?
Do you feel like this country was built on racism?
I think this country was built on fucking thievery and just a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, who thievery? Who stole it? White people, right?
Colonists.
And then were they?
Right.
They were specifically white people, right? And then they stole it from the natives here, the indigenous people, and they brought slaves with them. And they use racism to keep them down historically, even to this day.
But I think
it's not even smart to why would we ignore it? We have to get down to the bottom of it.
All right, but I'm saying, but listen,
you have to deconstruct it.
I deconstructed then. There's about 13 families that run the whole fucking country, like the whole world.
And are they white?
Majority probably, yeah, for sure.
Do you know of a black country that? Do you know of a black family that runs this whole entire world? Tell me a black family that runs this whole entire world.
I'm not fucking sure.
Because there isn't one.
Then why is that not? So you're telling me there's no black leadership anywhere?
I didn't say that.
They're all fucking corrupt. If you got money, you got fucking money. So you got all these black politicians. So Africa doesn't have no black politicians.
Why? Well, okay, so my thing is
over there.
Why
there ain't no listen. All the mayors in most of the goddamn blue cities are all black and shit.
Why
all
do you
up,
feel?
So you why do you
feel offended?
I'm not offended. I'm saying everybody fucked
My
up.
thing is like, why can't we can't talk about white people?
Well, but listen, you can talk about white people, but if somebody talk about black people, then it's a whole nother issue.
No, it's not, because if you, I don't know
No,
if you
fuck
come,
it
I
ain't.
don't know if you come to my live a lot, but
Not yet. This is my
I
first
don't,
time. I'm
okay.
gonna follow you.
So Jeremy, let me tell you something. There's no
Go
way
ahead.
we can talk about every single thing in one particular live. We have to break
I'm
it down
saying,
in topics like even like a TV show. Oh, come on, be a TV show. Even like a TV show, right? You have a topic. Oprah, Jerry Springer, you know, they all have one topic that we're talking
that's a
about.
perfect example. Oprah,
Two,
what the
hold
fuck
on
she done
one
for the
second.
black
One
community?
second. Listen, come on.
Not a fucking
Come
thing.
on, calm down. Why? Jeremy, I just want, even when you leave this
Yeah,
live, I want you to think like, why did it make, I don't care what the reason is, and you can be honest with yourself, a lot of yourself, but think, why did I get so mad? Why did I get so triggered? Everything you say triggers you. You're cussing. You're mad. Ask yourself why. I don't need to give you the answer, but telling you to ask yourself why. So my thing is, when you have a TV show, no matter what it is, there's a topic for the night. This is what we're talking about tonight. If you've been here before, we've talked about Black issues. We've talked about Hispanic issues, and I have a panel of different type of Mexicans, Venezuelans, you know, these people,
I got you.
Hondurans, different people come up to talk in that specific topic. That's why. And tonight it just happened to be white people. What made you start deconstructing? I want to know, what was the issue or the experience that you had that say, hey, this is not normal. What I've been taught is not normal. That's not right. That is racist. And now I need to really start deconstructing the things that I've been taught so that I can be a better person moving forward. And that's
For
okay to
sure.
be able to do so. So this just happened to be the topic tonight. I know it's kind of triggering, but this just happened to be the topic tonight. And as you
I,
continue to stick around, you'll understand that we do hit on all topics and all races, including my own, in which I've been there before. And I've gotten my own, sometimes these are hard
yeah,
because it makes you look in the mirror. It makes you recognize some of the things not only you have done wrong, things that you have taught your children, and things that your parents have taught you.
for sure. But I just maybe it's because I was just scrolling through lives and shit, and it's all been like race baiting. If that make any sense?
Now we had a very,
I got a
very
mixed family.
We had a very,
Uh,
very, very good conversation with about about 5, 6, 3, 4 white women and a couple of white men who have been deconstructed, and it was very informative. I created a safe space for them to be able to be vulnerable and talk about their upbringing. So it's not like a race bait, like we're trying to argue. You've been the first person since we've had this conversation to come up here and argue with us.
I'm sorry, my bad, man. I didn't mean to argue with nobody. It's just it's like a topic. Like, why we all fighting with each other?
We're not
It's
fighting.
always about
Talking
like
about
white black. There's always a
deconstructing,
side. Like
talking
we all
about
we at the
deconstructing
end
is
of the
not
day
a
we all the
fight.
fucking same type shit.
Talking about deconstructing is not a fight.
So, all right, define deconstructing. What are people deconstructing?
Well, if you want to talk about the actual dictionary.com, is to break down into constituent parts, dissect, and dismantle. So a lot of
Okay,
white people have taught inherent racism, albeit in the
okay,
household, the church, the school, and just socialism. And they picked that
for
up.
sure,
So as you continue to grow and you expand and you spend time around other people, you realize some of the shit I learned is not normal. It's racist. I'm treating somebody off of my racist views that my parents taught me. I'm spreading hate per the abuse that I experienced from my parents, wrapped up in religion. And so we break down all of those things that are not normal. And that's the thing about I'm talk about with propaganda. It's they want to keep us segregated because the propaganda cannot uphold the lies if you're hanging around the truth every day, right? So if they tell
for
you
sure.
things about me and say I'm a criminal and I'm still in that Walmart like you mentioned earlier. No, no, not you. Somebody said it could have been you. Did you say something
It
about me
wasn't
still in
me.
that Walmart?
Yeah, I was talking shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because you have been taught to think that black people are criminals. So you place that anger and
But
things
that's
that you
not.
learn, and you made a comment towards me about that is a macroaggression that you have learned along the way. And that's why it's important to deconstruct that type of belief system. Because, baby, I have never stolen a thing from Walmart, okay? A thing,
No,
period.
that was ignorant as fuck from me. I'm sorry. That
But
was
you
ignorant as
assume
shit
that
from me.
about me only because I was
No,
black.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
but hold on. You can lie to yourself, but I'm telling you, I just want to let you know, lying to yourself does not allow you to grow. And that's all. You don't have to tell me that you told
Right.
but when you sit and when you leave this live stream and you think about it, like, yeah, I did say that because I was told that black people always are thieves and they steal and da 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 da, even though statistically it doesn't show that. But you were taught that, and that's why you said that to me. So my thing is to you, when you get off of this live stream and you sit with it, you can be honest or you can continue to lie to yourself. But the growth, you're stunning your own growth with lying to yourself. But let me go ahead and bring in a couple of people on the panel. Free, welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, that was some curry chicken that I made with some
It was looking good. I ain't
carrots
gonna lie.
and some chicken. Because, one of the things about dating internationally, you learn how to cook their food. So I know
Mm-hmm.
how to cook all the island stuff, the roti, the oxtail, the curry goat, the curry chicken. I can make it all. And then I can swing it on over to some kimbap and some fuck boogie and all this other stuff too. But I just had a quick question,
Yes, go ahead.
and it's to the panelists. Why did you need to come and tell her how to run her life? Why was that necessary? Why did you need to come and tell her how to run her life?
Is that for me?
Yes, Jeremy.
I ain't tell her to do shit.
Jeremy,
Yes, ma'am.
you had an issue with what she wanted to talk about with her life.
I was asking what the fuck.
Hey, Jeremy,
I'm sorry.
Jeremy,
I'm sorry.
Jeremy,
Sorry about the
Jeremy,
language.
hold
I
on.
was just asking
All
what
you
the
could have,
question was.
Jeremy, do you know what you could have done?
What?
You know how on Tinder or Grinder or whatever you do, what you do, you could have just swiped away. So I want to know, why
No, it
was
was
it
intriguing to me.
necessary? No, that wasn't intriguing. That wasn't
No, I
intriguing.
said
It
intriguing.
it wasn't intriguing. You were triggered.
Oh God, here we go.
Cause see, it says white people, what made you start deconstructing? It's a question. But you started with stereotypes and racism because you talked about her shiny forehead, which, by the way, black don't crack. Girl, your skin glowing, and that Korean skin clear be working. Eat good diet, eating healthy, gym, all of that, genetics. But you went for greasy forehead, which is a stereotype,
I didn't say greasy.
shiny,
All right.
and you went to theft. So why is it that you had to come in here on her topic and try to make it what you wanted it to be about? That's my question. Over.
I didn't really try to make it a topic. I was asking a question.
Okay. Clay, welcome to the chat. How are you?
I'm doing good, young lady. How about yourself?
I am blessed and highly favored. What brings you in tonight?
Well, I came up here to defend white people.
You said, I'm sorry, say that again.
I said I came up here to defend white people.
Defend his people.
Oh, me?
No, I said I defend white people.
White people. He said he came up to defend white people.
Okay,
His
so
dentures aren't all the way in. Push him up, Clay. Push him up.
Jesus. Here
What
we
you
go.
say?
Push him up is wild. Drop the coconuts in the chopping free. What did you want to say to defend white people?
Well, I want to say first of all,
Excuse me?
everything. Well, I said I wanted to say first of all, everything that we enjoy today was provided by white people.
Hold
And
on. Hold on. Say that again. So
I
hold on, Clay. Just so I'm clear, yes or no? You came up here to defend white people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what did you want to defend them by saying? Because what did you want to say to defend them?
I said everything we endure
We do
today.
not care.
Alrighty then, Jamal. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? You see all the white people laughing at your ass, Clay? Your token has been spent, bitch. The fuck? James, welcome in. How are you doing? I need that clip.
Hey y'all.
Say less. How you doing, love?
I came up tonight to say, first of all, that I don't know why y'all are arguing on here. The rapture is tomorrow.
Imagine waking up in the morning and realize you didn't get to the rapture, bitch. You don't know, like, is it not real or did I not get chose? Okay.
Wait, James, I have one question for you. What coffee are you getting in the morning?
I'm getting caught up in the rapture of love with Anita Baker tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I'm very disappointed that you all are here arguing when Jesus is coming back tomorrow.
Because I am a part of
your cars. I'm gonna hold on to your belongings in case the rap. So if you're signing things over,
yes,
I want you to. Jeremy's cousins are out here giving things away for the rapture.
For all the people who are leaving for the rapture tomorrow.
Give me call out
because I'm a part of the LGBTQ community, I may not be going on this go round. And I will need some help to kind of like see if I can fix myself while you're gone. So if you don't mind, like sending my pay links are in the bio. It's I'm Jessica Cymone, and what you can see at the top. You can green at me, blue at me, send me whatever. We also have a GFundMe in my link in my bio as well. Because when you leave, we will be what's left. Go figure. And so I will need help. And you could bless a beautiful soul who might still be here while you're gone. I'll take houses, cars.
I'll be gone.
Green
I'll be gone.
Not you'll be gone.
I want you all to know that I've prepared myself. I packed a sandwich, a ham sandwich. I have a juice box that I'm taking with me just in case the flight is long. But I want you each to know. Okay, so on a serious note, why y'all not deconstructing the rapture? Because I want to know.
Hey, Zoe.
Not your juice box.
You got to give him something new to say. Like, I make a juice box.
That's the juice box that James is going to have in his rapture package. Okay?
I am trying to
It's a long way to heaven.
What are y'all going to do after this rapture doesn't happen? Do you just pop a Stouffer's into the microwave, or what happened?
They're gonna pop their children into the oven. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh shit!
Are you going to rapture yourself? What happened after the I'm deconstructing.
Hey, James,
I'm deconstructing. It's
lady chick on a ham sandwich.
It's one of those hugs. The one with the foil at the top. I'll pop a hole with my thumb. With my sandwich as I take my rapture ride to heaven.
Rapture ride to heaven is wild.
Wait, but is your straw still attached to your juice box, or did it fall, or is it bent?
It's
like,
a
did you bite it?
free. It's the one with the little foil on the top.
Right, taped to his thumb.
Oh my
yeah, I'm
God.
gonna pop a hole with, but I will go live for the rapture. They said that you could possibly bring your cell phone so you can go about.
They said Bruce Noble don't work up there.
My God has the best Wi-Fi. Thank you. If you're getting caught up in the rapture tomorrow, the rapture of love with Anita with me.
Oh my God.
That's it. Jeremy, You won't be taken because you're being mean to black people, Jeremy.
You're so full of shit.
So, Jeremy, you'll still be
Jeremy.
down here with us, okay?
I accept that.
You'll be down here, but I
Next
can
to
bring a
Colorado.
friend. And Jessica, unfortunately, I'm taking Saji. Me,
Ah.
Saji,
Bitch, I'm be holding on y'all motherfucking ankles like this, ho.
me, Saji, and White Jesus will be eating at a picnic near you.
Oh my God, I'm hollering. Quick level set, everybody. Give me a follow if you have not done so. At the very top left corner, once you get the follow, you'll see a daily heart me. Get that heart me and reclaim any rewards that you guys can get today. And also, too, in the exclusive, you can level up with
You're doing my job. You're doing my job.
Oh my bad.
I have to do it one more time before the rapture.
For the rapture.
Get your daily heart me.
Your background.
Make sure you tap on Jess's beautiful screen and long hold on her beautiful forehead, the one that Jeremy tried to racistly call shiny after he called her a Walmart thief.
He did, right?
Yes. And I want you to share this to friends because we want to make sure that Jess is on America's Most Wanted. And then, after you've done that, gift her. Because her gift goal is not reset. She's going to tend to that right now. Because people that don't reset their goal do not get caught up in the rapture. Yeah. And then after you do that. What you say? What you say, Jeremy?
You shot out, bro.
I don't know what that means. Is that a
thank you! What up, Ellen in the building? Thank you, Free. Thank you, Tip Top. Okay.
There's no money in heaven, LM. And then after you've done all of those things, make sure you gift the panelists. Don't gift me because I'll be leaving with the rapture tomorrow, so I don't need it.
Malcolm!
Also, make sure that you gift Saji because Saji's coming with me on the rapture and we might need money for food. And
Jesus ain't got no food up there?
I'm doing.
He said it's white Jesus, so he's definitely gonna charge us for food.
Oh yeah, if it's white Jesus, oh baby, it's capitalism up in heaven, okay? All right, all right.
Be careful that toll road.
You know how white
That toll
Jesus.
road.
You know how white Jesus
white
do.
Jesus.
So they were hungry, and I charged them for meals. They were thirsty, and I withheld water
And your food's
and
not
said whites only.
Oh my goodness, I'm fucking hollering. Oh my goodness. Hey, Malcolm Extra. Shout out to all my Poco peeps in the building. Saji, how you doing, beautiful? Oh, girl. Yo tota, friend? Yo tota, amiga? Amigo? Well, he was acting like an amiga because he was acting like a little bitch.
He not my friend. This is him. You know we got the receipts.
I like
You
the
want to see what he
Period,
looks like?
LM.
Make me big screen. I'll show you what this clown looks
Yeah, show
like.
me,
with that
show me
patchy
what a
ass
real
beard.
clown look like. Okay.
Look at that clown, bro. Look at that weak ass mustache. I'm gonna tell you something. My newborn was my firstborn had more of a mustache than he did when he was born. That this shit.
He's struggling.
Not
He's
only
struggling.
that. Look at this. Hold on. Oh shit! It's because I'm big. Hold on. This is outfit that he had on the other day.
I know you fucking
A
lying.
sweatshirt with no shirt under and string fucking shorts. And he was going into the bathroom to hide from his mama so he could debate.
Oh my god, because your mama will fucking throw the chocolate at your fucking head talking all that stupid ass shit. Fucking talking all that stupid ass shit.
What did I miss?
Love it.
Girl, when you first got here, Torta came in here. I don't know what he was saying because we turned the music up on his ass. He was trying to say it's get out here, it's this, but yet you keep. Not only do he keep coming up in here, he's staying up in here, and then he left and came in from another page after he got dropped, so he can come up here again, come on Mexicans with Trump. And I was like, yo, it was Cardi B, and she was rapping. And I was like, you went to the polls and voted against your own brown ass bitch. And I was talking shit to him. So I don't know what he was saying. We couldn't hear him. We were just dropping baby bottles in the chair. and we was laughing at him because
I know
he
y'all
was
gonna
acting
let
like a white
Torta-
woman. Because the title says white people, what made you start deconstructing? The topic is specifically for white people tonight. And he said, you know what? I should go up there. I should request up because I want to be the center of attention. It's not your night. It's not your night.
Torta
And
with that
he
little
said that-
Torta little shirt looks like he's going to be sucking for the rapture, the white rapture.
Jesus.
And he tried to say that her laugh
Thank you,
and
Ellen.
smiling.
Also, I
He
don't know.
tried to
I don't
say
know.
she was angry because she was laughing and smiling. And I'm
Hey,
like,
Papa. Hey, Papa. Yeah.
Also, I don't know. I don't know why Jeremy up in here laughing at us. Like if he didn't try to say some shit to Jess. I'm gonna let you know something. Okay.
I did. I know. No bullshit.
Hold on.
I did.
Hold on. Hold on.
Ooh.
One
ahead.
time I went into a Walmart. I paid for everything. I left. I was tired. I had 4 kids with me. When I got to the car, I realized I didn't pay for 2 boxes of diapers that were under the cart. You know what I did?
I know
Nothing.
I would've
I
kept
put
them
him in the
motherfucking
back of
diapers.
my
Joshua Coconut Massage in the chat,
Bitch, you think I'm packing up 4 kids and going back through the line? Why the hell did I
Joshua
get paid to not do
Coconut Massage in this hell, y'all.
she said it's $57 a box.
What?
You
What would I
I love that. I fucking love that.
It's not that is not my job. They get paid to make sure I don't accidentally take shit out of there. So unfortunately, it looks like I will also not be getting taken into the
James
rapture.
said, Saja, you will not be going into the rapture.
Hey, I repented.
I understand what you're saying.
Hold on, real quick, not stressed.
Just a second.
Hold on, real
Let me-
quick, not stressed. Because Nicole, it came here, and I want to, make sure I give everybody the opportunity to come here. And
Yes, I just wanted to say one last thing to that. You
Yes.
know what? That might have been around $70 at the time that this happened. But these motherfuckers charged me $500 to hold my own child after I gave birth. So it was just, it was like getting even.
That's why I ain't got no
'cause
kids.
why did I have to pay for that shit?
I love you. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. That's somebody very special to me. Okay, Nicole, welcome to the chat. How are you? Hold on. First of all, that's why I ain't got no kids, because you ain't gonna charge me $500 to hold my own fucking baby. And then if they would have asked me for my placenta, you're not getting it. And free, you make sure you keep yours. Nicole, welcome in. How you doing?
Good. How are
Hey,
you?
mine. I took mine as pills. They were pills.
Nicole, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome in.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you a white woman?
I am a white woman. Well, I am non-practicing, but I am a white woman.
Coconuts in the chat for Nicole. Okay, because I didn't want to ask you to prompt if you were like Hispanic, because Torta came up here and he was like, "Oh my God," and he wanted to be a white woman. He was a practicing white woman, so I just
That's what I'm asking. You're not practicing white woman.
Not stressed. Are you a practicing white woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
White woman.
Yeah. You
She
are.
is. Her name is not stressed, but she's fucking stressing us all out. I remember her ass.
Why can't I hear them? Did they get taken up in the rapture?
We're trying. We're trying. I'm
I hope they get you not stressed. I hope you go, baby. Now, per Jesus rules, I don't think you're going, but per my heart and the conversation I'm having to you, I do hope they get you.
You're probably correct, Jessica.
Have you got rid of your worldly possessions?
Damn.
Have you got rid of your worldly possessions?
Wait, are you talking to me or?
Yes, I'm asking you because you're hoping to get taken into the rapture. Now we know the Bible says it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. So have you gotten rid of your worldly possessions?
Yes.
All of them. Your house,
All
your
of
car, your savings account.
Do you want to go or not? You trying to see Jesus or no?
I am trying very hard.
Are you paying for God or what?
Because if you haven't gotten rid of all of them, Jess got her links in her bio.
I haven't got rid of all of them. That's what I'm worried about.
You need to, because you can't have get taken into the rapture and have dropped back down to.
That's it, because clearly you still got the phone.
Yeah, and so look,
You're
no
correct,
stress.
Jessica.
You know, my child's birthday coming up.
Jessica, you got me, Jessica.
Shout out to Mo. She clocked it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just like, you sure right about that one. Okay.
I think the phrase is "no tithe, no ride" is what it is for the rapture.
Are y'all in a cloud right now? You might have been. You might have been sucked up to heaven.
You were too heavy. You had too much on you. I think you need to give some of that away tonight. Non-stress. Not stress.
Yeah.
You should give some of that away tonight. I think you should just like.
I'm Jessica Cymone. If you have coins that you need to release, you can.
Now listen. Now, if Jessica is correct, like.
So you don't believe you're going nowhere.
Following Jessica.
So not stressed.
Her faith isn't strong, y'all.
Is this my friend from? Is this my friend from Georgia?
Yeah, Georgia.
Yeah.
My friend from Georgia, the teacher.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's too drunk to get taken up in the rapture.
You won't be doing
You are correct. You
She's
are
turned
correct.
too much water into wine.
You won't be doing either.
Yes, you are correct. You are correct. You're correct. Yes.
Yeah. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that too?
Yeah, you're correct.
Yes.
Yes.
What is that? Is that the alarm for the rapture?
No, I'm trying to do too much. I'm trying to. That's the alarm for the
Is
rapture. Is wild.
We're going to miss
that
it,
not
bro.
stress? Is that not stress emptying her account? Are you like
No,
sending coins?
actually, I was asking what you were being.
Oh my God!
Richard.
Oh, what was that? What was that? Thank you. Thank y'all for the love. I don't know, y'all. If y'all don't know, by now,
actually,
I'm a sucker for love. I love love. That's why all of my gifts say spread love. My mom also too, who's probably watching you guys. So keep it cute. Know that I love love.
Just deleted my comment.
Love is my delete. Love is my love language. Acts of service and gifts in my love language. So if I ever be like, I think they love me, they my real friends, or they my real friends, I really love them, they show me. It's probably because you've probably done some acts of service. Love. I'm a sucker for love. She used to be like, girl, they gon' get you, girl. You gotta realize everybody don't love you. I'm like, yes, they do, mama. Hey, Mama Jess. I know, right, y'all? She in here.
Exactly right. That's how I feel.
Your mama here?
So
yeah, but she incognito. I don't let anybody know who she is.
Hey,
these
Mama.
motherfuckers be crazy. These mofos be crazy. Sorry, Mama.
You told your mama about me yet?
I did. I told her I had held you by the waist.
No, don't do it with me now. You won't be swallowed up by the rapture.
What is it doing?
Have you ever been swallowed up by the rapture? That's where Jeremy went, to swallow up for the rapture.
Oh my God.
Well, hi, Jess's mom. Real quick, Taylor wanted me to make a mod announcement for the gift carry.
Oh my God!
Thank you. Oh my bad. Who was that? Thank you. Y'all talking about LM. She be on her doing her big one every single time. Okay, period. Shout out to my top 3 right now. LM, Free, and Fox News. Oh, Ford News. I'm hollering.
Ford. You don't know Ford?
Ford News? He changed his name because I ain't never seen Ford News. Oh, where Jeremy? He left?
Let me get Ford for you.
Oh, Jeremy left?
Yes, Jeremy left a while ago.
Oh.
She's a runner. She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard.
Oh, love it. The song.
Gift gallery.
Stress. I can't wait to get to you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, really quick. Nicole, welcome in. I do want to get a good comment, a good question in. What made you start deconstructing? Thank you, Monique. What made you start deconstructing?
Truthfully, I grew up in a community where everyone looked exactly like me. And the minute I could get out of there, I did. And then I realized that community isn't necessarily where you're at. it's who you're with.
Hold
And
on. What made you say, as soon as I can get out of it? What were the things that were happening that made you say, as soon as I can get out of here, I will? It's wet pussy in this. I'm sorry, mama. If you still listening, maybe she gone by now. Oh my God, it's wet in here. Then Frida sent the blonde box and said, dance with me, y'all. We dancing up in here. Oh my God. Let's go. Drop some coconuts in the chat right now. Y'all don't get to one and sick. I'm let's say postena. Y'all got me speaking in tongues in this bitch. What up, son? Y'all got the chat swimming in this hole, okay? Y'all got the chat swimming in this bitch. Okay, yeah. So, what was the thing that made you say, I gotta get the fuck up out of here? Because it had to be things that make you be like, as soon as I can, I'm out. You know what I mean?
for sure. So the town I grew up in is historically known for just abhorrent racism. I believe in the state I'm in, it is where the clan, the head of the clan actually lives. And yeah,
That's where your people stay?
that's where my family lives. Yeah.
Are they connected to like the lineage of the clan?
No. We actually, luckily enough, my parents were professors. We just lived in the town.
I can hear her.
Over.
¿Qué pasó?
Can y'all hear her?
Yeah, I can hear her. Can y'all hear her?
Yeah, I can hear her. I can hear Nicole.
Baby, what you drinking?
Maybe has he
I
been
can't hear
raptured?
Nicole.
I think he pre-gaming Rapture.
I think he's maybe that's it.
Wait, Saji, can you hear her?
I can hear
You think
her. I think that means I'm not going. I can still hear worldly beings.
I can hear everybody else.
Can you hear us, James? Are you leaving, James? James! Are you going, James?
Let me go pack my bag.
You can't take nothing. Jesus come buy for you when he get there.
I have mayonnaise and I have mayonnaise and banana sandwich.
Oh my goodness.
You
Okay,
gotta
y'all.
make sure you got clean underwear, because apparently when you get raptured, your clothes get like left, like they just drop on the ground.
Not you gonna be Porky Piggin.
Like
shave your legs.
The world?
He's gonna be
Don't go into the light, elusive DC.
Okay, I'm about to get off because I have to pack for the rapture tomorrow.
Okay.
I love y'all, but make sure y'all knock out this gift goal.
Oh, and y'all, even before the gift goal, the gift gallery reset this Monday, you guys. So we need one person. Unfortunately, we need one person to send 15 tiny dining hot dogs. One person to send 10 tiny dining in love. 15 tiny dinies. Let me see what else we need.
My God.
We need 5 DJ glasses. Period. Oh, that's what you been doing. Y'all, Ellen been knocking out the motherfucking gift gallery. Shout out to Monique who did the whale diving. She did the corgis, the hard hands, the mustache. What else we need? I think she just knocked out pretty much the DJ gift glass. So we need 2 people, one person to send 2 galaxies, one person to send 2 fireworks, one person to send 2 under control. Let me just tell y'all where to look at it at. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all where to look at it. If you look at my name at the very top, and you click on my thing. Shout out to the fireworks! Hold on, I got a sound video one. Shout out to James with the tiny dinies as well. So if you guys click at my face right here and you see where my thing will pop up, right? This little line here says gift gallery. Click on that. The gift gallery will pop up and it'll tell you what all we need. We have to close that out by at least by the end of the week. Alrighty then. Hold on really quick. Oh shit, we got our first donor of the night. Ma, thank you. Hold on. Did I look at this?
Oh my God.
Hey, we got the galaxies. Unfortunately, the same person has to do at least 2 of them. So I guess that's why they give you away. Drop some coconuts. LL, Monique, and Free holding it down at the top 3. I appreciate you, my love. And we got our first donor of the night. I would like to thank Mallory. She said, this is for the NSA watching this. She said the NSA is watching this for the rapture, Lord. I am hollering. Everybody pack your bags, bitch. We going on the jets right now. Let's fucking go. Period. Let's go. One more time. I just think that needed one more. Let's go. Period. What are you talking about? Nicole, thank you for the tiny dining. Oh my God. Hey, Rose, thank you for the DJ glasses with the kitty cat. Okay. Pam, how you doing, Pam? How are you feeling tonight? Oh my God, I ain't gonna lie, I was hollering. It's the rapture love. Y'all, so if you think that you are going into the rapture tonight, go ahead and send me everything that you have to the green app or the red app, and I'm Jessica Cymone. You cannot take it with you. Jesus does not do monies. Okay. Period. It'll make you lose control. Hey, thank you, friend. Thank you, Mom. Oh, we got them fireworks again.
Baby, you're a firework. Come on, make it colors first.
Okay, period. Yeah, we have to knock out this little gift gallery. We be knocking out our gift gallery like literally on the first day, and all week it just be sitting there because we don't be playing about our gift gallery. Oh my God, okay.
Somebody send a meteor shower. Send a rapture shower.
Send a rapture shower. Send a rapture shower.
Send a rapture shower right now.
My neck with the rapture shower in this bill. Just coconuts for the rapture shower. Just coconuts for more in the chat. I'm fucking hollering.
Somebody go ahead and send Beyond the rapture lion. Beyond the Lion of Judah.
Hold on, let me see if I got a lion roar before we get in there. Hold on, let me see. That ain't big enough. God damn. So 1, 2, or 3, y'all. Did y'all like one? This is one.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, there you go. Oh shit, Johnson coconut for LM in the top of the rapture lion. The rapture lion. The rapture lion. That's a line you scared of, okay? That's the one you say, here, kitty, please, don't do it. I was just playing, just kidding. Thank you, Marks and Queso.
There's one more gift left.
Let me see what we got.
The record.
You okay? Okay, the rapture finna get James now. Everybody say, we love you, James, in the chat before you go. We need one person to send 2 under controls, or free to send one more under control. So we need, but take your time. We really done knock this hoe all the way out. We didn't really knock this hoe all the way out. So we got all week. All right. We love you, Jay. I know he about to go to the rapture, y'all. Allegedly, Jesus don't call. You said what?
If you white and you go into the rapture, can you send me money? I'm gonna go ahead and spend it on Jessica right now. But if you can go ahead and refurbish my bank account.
Oh my God!
Hey, she already got you. Don't you worry about it. She got you. Let's go.
Really? Really, Ellen? Really, Ellen?
Baby, we didn't knock that gift goal out tonight, so we ain't got to worry about it till next Monday, bitch. We in this thing, okay? Shout out to LL Monique, free top 3, okay? In this ho. Shout out to Rose, James, Nicole, Ford, Koya, Anna, and B. Just that's all I can see at the top 10. I appreciate y'all and everybody in this bitch that donated as well, and showed love. I appreciate y'all for being here and sharing the live, okay? And dropping the Mickey Figgy coconuts. Okay, so Pam. If you
All right,
click,
bye, y'all. Drop me.
I love you.
I
I'm
have
gonna
to
drop you right now.
Go get packed for the rapture.
Good night, love. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow for coffee. Tomorrow for coffee, gang. Tomorrow for
Bam.
coffee.
Every
I'm
Monday
getting
we
a
have.
white caramel upside down mocha in the morning. Join me for coffee, James.
Every Monday we have a gift gallery that resets. We number 41 on the daily, y'all. Oh, we just went down to 42. But you know, one day we gonna start getting climbing up in this shit as we continue to build our community. So to collectively we can make this happen. Now we didn't drop down to number 54, but don't worry about it, ho. So every day, if you look up at the top left, you click my name at the top, you click my picture, you'll see it pop up at the bottom pan. Girl, it sound like a fucking The Walking Dead in there. Like, okay, I'm gonna mute you. Anyways, you see it, and then right under these two things, you'll see the gift gallery. You tap that, and it'll pop up everything we need in the gift gallery. And whoever sends the most of it, their name will appear there all week. So whoever sends the most of that, like you'll see Nicole on the Tiny Dinies, right? You see LM on the DJ glasses. You see Monique on the fireworks. Like that's like to show your support. You'll see your name, whoever like sent the most that week or something like that. But it resets every Monday. So we shout out to the Royal Family. W Royal Family in the chat real quick. Because literally we knocked this whole out on Monday and we don't be worried about this whole all week. I was frantically looking for the gifts you were calling out. She's like, girl, what is this? What is this? Yes, Martin and Keiko. So, okay, so yeah. So if you click on my name, it'll pop up down at the bottom and you'll see gift gallery. Shout out to LM and Hector. Hector told me about the gift gallery. LM taught me that it resets every Monday. So these are things that I'm just now learning as I probably need to go ahead and set that meeting up with my management and be like, okay, how do we level up? How do we become B1, T1? And maybe we'll work our way up to A1 as a royal family. And then we could really do our thing, y'all. Okay. I mean, when you walk around this bitch, TikTok finna get bought. Okay. That's a whole nother story. Anyways. All right. Now that we got that out the way, Nicole, my apologies. Because you was really, giving us your big one. Okay. What is it that hold on, I don't know why I need to see this. Nosy. I think I'm just nosy. Give us your worldly possessions before the round. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. So yes, Coconut Society in the chat, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, please show my panel some love too. Okay. Saji and Freebie were here when we all the Mickey Ficky time, so show them some love. I know we have a few newcomers in here, but make sure y'all show Saji and Free some love. They are a royal family for sure. You said that the question that I had is, what made you say I gotta get up out of here as soon as I fucking can?
I mean, it is. It's rough being around that type of energy.
Mm-hmm. Is that hate energy?
Yeah, well, I mean, 1000%. Definitely hate energy. And then being lucky enough to be exposed outside of it made me realize that there was so much more than that, community-wise, and people are just generally cooler. And then just as the minute I got out of there, world experiences and life in general, and realizing everything that I had available to me, and people that I met throughout life didn't, I think was a big piece of it as well. And just having conversations with people that were different from me that I didn't get to have growing up kind of changed everything.
So hold on, first of all, Monique said she sent the media shower and her phone cut off. She said she thought it was her time, but my phone just needed a charge. I'm fucking hollering. Oh my God, that's a coconuts in the chat for Monique. We almost lost her to the rapture, y'all. Oh my God, this rapture is killing me, unaliving me. But I'm so alive. Okay, no, okay, too soon. Anyways, what was I about to say? Before, like, when did you know? Was there something that happened that made you see like shit is different from what they teaching me? Like, did you get a hold of a cell phone? would you a TV show? Like, what was it that made you like know that things were different?
Actually, I started playing sports, and then travel. Yeah, kind of travel sports outside of that, and playing with other people and different communities. And my parents were pretty good about kind of pulling me out of that as well. So I was lucky enough in that.
So they too were either woke or like what was
Yeah,
the
I
community
guess.
that was it a church? Was it the neighborhood? What was the thing that was initially pulling you guys down?
It's the whole city. It's the school. It's I'll throw it out there. I don't know if you guys have heard of a little town called Martinsville, Indiana. But it's definitely one of those places you drive through quickly.
It's a sundown town too?
For sure. Absolutely. Has a really great, athletic program, I think would be the nicest thing to say about it. But yeah, I mean, I never went back.
Girl, that says a lot.
Yep. Went to college. My parents moved pretty quickly once their jobs changed. And that's the only reason we were there. But yeah, I mean, I think it's also seen too, like how easily people can rally around ideals when they're all the same. When there's only one message or, very few messages and they're all the same messages to the same people.
Was it somebody you met? Something that happened? Like, when did it click for you? Like, oh, I really got to get out of here because you saw something. Like, what was the thing that you saw, or what was the thinking? Like, oh, it's not like.
I saw the way the community reacted to a basketball team that came into play. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it made like national news. It was pretty horrible.
Wait, I know the one you're talking about.
Yep.
Let me see if I still have that. Hold on.
It was Bloomington. I think it was Bloomington South High School, and then Bloomington South was the one that came in. I grew up right by IU, which is a very diverse community and where I played a lot of sports, and so I was able to distance myself and learn a lot more there. But that was kind of like the moment where I was like, this place is just awful and terrible.
What were the things that you don't have to? I know there are some N words thrown, but you don't have to say nigga, but you can say the N word. What were some things that were said either by your parents or
definitely
by
not my definitely not my parents, but I mean, just the other kids in school, the parents. I mean, the parents were the worst with, especially that night with signage and
they had signs that said nigga.
Yeah. Calling them the N-word.
Yes, the basketball team, they had that up for them at the basketball.
Yep.
Yeah. And they had people dressed in blackface.
Yeah, blackface. And then there was they were comparing them to different animals, if you know what I'm saying here. It was awful.
11:11, you guys, just in case you are in Central Standard Time.
I wish that non-stress sends me all her worldly possessions. Amen.
I know, right? Come on now. Exactly. 1 second. Because I don't even know why not stress is requested. Not stress. You know, you ain't even deconstructing. Not stress. You've been talking this whole time.
She's muted. I wonder if she realizes it.
Somebody sent a request to
unmute. I have an Amazon wish list. I do.
No, that's what I'm saying. Oh, what do you mean by
deconstructing race? Your inherent racism. She's been raptured. I'm hollering.
Imagine.
Deconstructing.
Racism, your inherent racism.
We've been deconstructing it. Okay.
Huh?
That's what I'm trying to read. White people, what made you start deconstructing? Start deconstructing our white.
Racism. What made you start deconstructing racism? Do you have an Amazon wish list? Pam, I do. I do. I was just it's funny earlier because I was just like reconstructing it earlier. But yeah, it's in the link in my bio. It's called the Royal wish list. And that's my Amazon wish list, you guys. And it's mostly things that either so I can sleep, self-development. Shout out to one of my royal family members who just got something off my royal wish list. Thank you so much. I don't like to call people out if they don't want to, so I don't ever say their name unless they say thank you. It's okay. But thank you. I appreciate you. You don't know I had a good night's sleep. I'm reading a new book. I usually too have some books on there. There's a couple of more books that I want to add onto there. I read Atomic Habits via audiobook, but if I read an audiobook, I like to buy the book so that I can put it on my bookshelf because I want a bookshelf of all the books that I have actually read because I like to read. The more you know, the more goes. I was wondering if it helped. Yes, coconuts in the chat for LM. Thank you so much. It helped. I was like, I slept really well last night. Okay, it felt really, really good. And guess what? I read a chapter out of my book, and then I woke up this morning. I slept good, and I woke up this morning, had some good coffee. So shout out to you. Okay, shout out to the real ones. Like, hey, I can lift you up here. I got you. I appreciate you. Y'all have no idea. Things like that continuously put battery in my pack to like keep what I'm doing going, keep building, keep going, keep growing. So we can build something and expand our community. So I just want to say I love y'all so much. Yes, but I do have an Amazon wish list. It's in my bio. It's called the Royal Wish List, and I'm still kind of curating because I want to add a couple extra books on there as well. But yeah, but you're not necessarily deconstructing, right? Not stressed because you don't know what it is, right?
Yeah, I'm curious about what it is.
Like deconstructing, dismantling their inherent racism.
Jess, can we use Ford as an example? Maybe she can learn from example.
Yeah, of course. Ford, you
Can
white?
we go to Ford and say Brett? Yeah, he white is white.
Come on, Ford. Coconuts for Ford in the chat.
Yeah, I am white. And the one thing I like to stress with other people within the white tea community is knowing your inherent racism and knowing the bias that comes associated with that inherited racism and where you learn that inherited racism. Like I can remember as a kid, at 16 years old, I always played sports and there was always people within the Black community on my team. And I always begged my parents to allow them to come over for dinner. And my parents would always tell me no, even though I've heard them say racial comments, drop the N-word, say other words, they always said no. And I could never, ever understood that as a kid. But it was the inheritance that I was starting to get and starting to learn off my parents. And that's where you first have to go, is that you know that you already have the mindset of being racist towards the Black community. But when knowing that and knowing your bias, it's about deconstructing that inherited racism and deconstructing that bias and learning from others to where you can start to progress and evolve as a person.
And that's what we mean about
Gotcha. Oh.
So you haven't necessarily probably started that, correct?
Myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. When he was describing his like early childhood and stuff like that, I was like, okay, yeah, and then I completely get that.
Do you feel like there's a part in your life where you said, "Oh, I am going to step away from that. I am going to start dismantling that belief system," or do you feel like because you didn't know necessarily, you haven't started that process just yet?
Oh no, there's definitely I get that now when I asked about it. With the deconstructionalizing, Yeah, because that's exactly what I like that. I like what you're doing because it dismantles
I know my second language is English, but was that a full sentence? Ma'am, when did you realize you were racist?
I haven't realized it yet.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so why you up here?
Why am I up here?
Yeah, because it says deconstruction. We're talking about deconstructing your racism, and you just said you haven't realized you're racist. So I just want to know why you up here.
It didn't say racism. It said
What do you
white
think
people.
deconstruction mean? What were we deconstructing?
She thinks they were
How to
talking
shave our
about
legs?
salad here.
Are we talking about shaving our legs?
Deconstructing.
Not the off the screen.
Are we talking about deconstructing how to dye the gray hair or how to get that 1970s so much hairspray in there? How to deconstruct hairspray? What are we talking about here?
What did you think that we may possibly be deconstructing?
Potato salad?
If I may.
Because we got to deconstruct them fucking raisins out of the potato salad. Okay, we got to dismantle that for sure. No more.
I was assuming that it was something to do with, yeah, of course, like white primacy or white thoughts or whatever. But yeah, I was like,
It's white privilege.
yeah, I was consumed this afternoon with clipping out the sew and weave of my daughter's hair. So I wasn't paying attention to the prompt.
What? Name of your
Can I
Amazon.
ask-
Okay.
can I
Okay.
ask her a question possibly?
Did we miss Jeremy's whole conversation or?
Go ahead, Sophie.
Hold on, really quick, y'all. Okay, if you click on my name and you go to my page, and then you see the link tree there, and then click the first one, which is the link. Oh shit, I went to YouTube. You click the first one, which is the link tree. And then when you scroll up, you'll see Royal Wish List. I think it's here. It's right under the V app. It's right under this one. So it's Royal Wish List. I'll be like this. Hey. And then you'll see like a list of my what's that called? What's that called? Oh my God. Hey, 4 news, thank you. Coconut's in the chat for 4 news of my wish list. I'm in the process of like reconstructing and adding some more. I want the Sure mic, but it's not a what's that called? Obviously, you guys can still particularly hear me, right? Y'all hear me good, right? But I was having some issues with it. That's why I was getting a better quality mic so we can start doing more quality podcasts, you guys. So, but yeah, I mean, so. But I'm still also to add into that. Thank you guys so much. I want to appreciate you. The only reason, and also too, the reason why I was looking for the wireless keyboard and mouse is that way I want to kind of set this up. Y'all see the couch in the back, right? I want to kind of set it up like podcast looking like that and have the camera set up here and have my what's this called? My keyboard like right in front of me to be able to talk to you guys and things like that. So I got plans on how I want to set it up and like the intro, but you know, especially as we transition over there, I don't know exactly how it's going to look. But I appreciate you guys for like building with me and coming together with me on all of this. So, and yeah, and I got some books I want to add to it. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. So yes. So necessarily, has any ever time in your life not stressed did you say that, hey, that was racist? I said that, but that was racist.
Everything that I said.
Yeah. Anything that you've said in your life, like, damn, that probably was racist, but whatever.
Nothing that I have said.
Things that you have done.
No, nothing I've done or said. But there are some things that like have maybe online or whatever that people have agreed with, and I'm like, oh, does that Yeah, does that make me racist? Like a thought, but no, nothing I've said or ever done. No.
So things that you typed in the comments that may have been racist.
No, actually, no. I not even type. No.
So what do
I
you
don't
think? So what have you done that's been racist? Because you just said, "Oh damn, ooh."
No, that the things I've like possibly thought because of other people's reactions. That is maybe
So
like
because of something you thought, people reacted to what you thought, but you didn't say it or do it.
possibly, but not. I mean,
Why are you
again,
putting the blame on everybody else instead of owning your own behavior?
no,
You
but
putting it on
again,
everybody else to plant thoughts in your
Facts,
head
Saj. Come on,
when you
Staj.
know those thoughts are in your head already and you're looking for confirmation.
no, but again, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing I've ever actually.
You don't have confirmation bias.
Again, nothing I've ever thought or said.
Do you?
Something-
Hey, sweet
have
peaches.
confirmation
Do you
bias,
feel
but-
like your parents? Do you feel like they were racist?
Mine, no.
Did you experience? And you don't have to answer this question. Say I don't want to answer that. Did you experience any abuse growing up?
No.
Okay, so your parents weren't racist. You weren't racist. You never said anything racist.
My parents have said racist things. Have I? No, because my parents have, and I just like, oh, that's horrible.
So even from a kid, you said, "Oh, that's horrible."
Yeah.
Hey, Birdie. And but yet you voted for Donald Trump.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, because,
I'm sorry.
because again, he was a party, not a person.
He's very much a person. The Republican Party
person.
don't exist anymore. It's
But he
very
was
much
It was a
MAGA.
party. Yeah, a party, not a person. I agree with the party, not the person.
Okay, so
what
having
did
Charlie
you
Kirk's
do?
birthday celebration or memorial on George Floyd's birthday as a proposal was okay for you?
I'm sorry. What was it?
Having a Memorial Day for Charlie Kirk on George Floyd's birthday is acceptable for you? Yes or no?
What about it? I mean, yeah, I like Charlie Kirk.
Having a Memorial Day or a holiday
Hold
in
on.
Charlie Kirk's name on George Floyd's birthday is okay for
When
you.
is George?
Yes or no?
Can the other
Irrelevant.
can the other white
Irrelevant.
woman
Hold on, really quick. Go ahead, Nicole.
the other white woman would like to ask a question. So do you
Thank
feel
you. Thank you,
like
Jay.
do you feel like by validating and accepting racist views and or supporting them is racism in itself?
As in what?
Well,
period.
voting for them,
No,
supporting
there's
them.
nothing here, but like what views?
Well, I mean, you said you
Who?
supported MAGA or Trump's policies, and so that in itself, they breed inherent racism throughout. Charlie Kirk's views in themselves bred inherent racism.
Oh, well, that's okay. So Charlie Kirk, you're saying?
Kirk, Trump.
No, yeah, both of them.
Oh yeah, no, that's I'm now completely comfortable with that. Though Charlie Kirk, no, inherent racism, no. He wasn't. I mean, I said his. No, so go ahead.
What did you just say?
I didn't.
Charlie Kirk.
I don't know. I can't tell if she's drunk herself or if this is.
Are you drunk?
No,
Are you drunk or was your mama? Hold on. Are you drunk or was your mama drunk the whole pregnancy? Because at this point, bitch, you guys talk about immigrants should get out of here. We speak American here, but not a single person on this life has been able to understand a single sentence that you've said. Get to the motherfucking point. What did your mama say?
Okay.
What did your mama say that was racist?
That part.
That was racist? Nothing.
You said your mom said something racist, and you said, "Ooh, that's wrong." So what did your mama say?
I was saying that if you're referring to Charlie Kirk.
No, you said your mama.
You did. You said your parents. He's like, they said stuff, but I like just like Saji just said. I can't.
Well, again, it's the same thing. Even if it's my parents.
What'd your parents say?
My parents and Charlie Kirk, they're both.
She was definitely beat as a child because ain't no way you're gonna talk to me like that, and I'm not gonna slap you across one time at least. One time. Girl,
Okay.
she don't get to the damn point. It's been 15 minutes. I just want to understand one sentence.
If it was a Charlie Kirk thing, is
no. What did your parents say that was racist? Your parents, no Charlie Kirk, just parents. What did your parents say that was racist?
What did my parents say was
right,
racist? And nothing that I can remember, but they were Republican. I don't.
Stop. Just stop. 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 You're making so many lies you can't keep up with your own work, your own story. You done had us fly around the moon, between Mars's ass, up Venus's V-hole, and up Uranus. Stop.
Okay.
Just stop.
Answer
the question. Keep up with the stuff that you are telling us so we can follow the journey that you have taken us onto.
But it's not a journey. It is not a journey. It is not going anywhere. A journey is a process. It is not processing.
Okay, can you just if it's not your mama who said something racist, what is it that you? Okay, here it is, you guys. Here it is.
She's trying to weave
Black people taking white jobs. Yes or no? Yes or no?
I didn't hear what you said.
Black people taking white jobs. Yes or no?
Black people taking white. No.
Okay, that's a start.
Okay, here we go. No, stressed asshole. Do you think you're smarter than Jess?
No.
No?
No.
Good, because you're not. That was my only question.
I'm hollering. So what is the things that you said your parents would say racist things, so you can't remember anything racist that they said? Is that what I'm saying? So even if you can't remember, can you just even agree that because your parents were racist, they would try to instill that in you, that they would raise you the same way, correct? Right.
Yes.
And so if you have not done anything to actively deconstruct, you wouldn't, just because you don't run around saying the N-word all the time, and just because you don't run around with a hood on your head all the time, doesn't mean that you're not racist. That's what we talk about, the inherent racism and the things and the microaggressions and the macroaggressions that people say and do that they don't even realize. And then, but some people do, and they begin to deconstruct. That's why we were having this conversation.
That's what I was asking what that was, because I truly I don't know what you're talking about with deconstructing, and so I don't know because I don't run around, I guess, with a hood or whatever, and the words.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah. How many drinks have you had tonight?
Three.
To drop.
Not stressed.
Drop someone.
Three.
Yeah, you gonna pass the plate around?
From where?
Just what do we have to pay to drop somebody?
It's 50.
No,
to
but
drop
that's
them.
the question. What does that mean?
Y'all gonna pass the plate? This is. How many drinks have you had tonight? Not stressed.
I said three.
Okay. So is it vodka or is it wine? What is it? It seems
Wine.
pretty hard.
Hydrogen peroxide. That's what she's had. Because
listen, that doesn't taste good. So no.
Is that
You tried it before?
Do you feel like you need to have the alcohol to have the courage to get up on the piano?
Yes.
Okay. So can you be honest about the inherent racism? Do you think that maybe at some point you should probably deconstruct?
So that's what
Shout out drop some coconuts for free in the chat. She has started the passing the plate around. Okay, here is my goddamn share. We're at 10. We need 40 left. If you want to go ahead and contribute to the pot right now, pass that plate around. Pass the plate like the tithes and offering. Pass it. I'm passing over here to the chat. Drop some coconuts. Thank you so much, baby. Because I think that people would like for you to just either be able to be honest with what you're saying. I think that is where the plight is at this moment, because we're really trying to get down to deconstructing or what made people deconstruct, and saying that they're not racist, or they've never said anything racist, or you may not be inherently racist. No, and if you haven't deconstructed it, so okay, we can explain how to do so, but you got to be honest about what you're doing. Hey, Mars, thank you for adding to the plate. That is another 10 to get the woman off the panel. I'm hollering. Drop some coconuts for Mars in the chat. Yo, we have 30 left for sure.
Hey, Stress, I'm going to give you some advice just real quick. When a black woman is speaking, stop talking and learn.
Thank you.
Just stop talking.
Haven't I stopped talking and listened?
I think that is probably have been, per our history, the hardest part. The hardest part, not stress. I think that has been probably mostly the hardest part, not stress. But I just want to like really think about it. It's okay to deconstruct. I mean, everybody has to do some type of shadow work, and I feel like every issue that we have in America is built off of racism from the moment they traveled over here with slaves in the boat. From obviously the Jim Crow, even against indigenous people of color. Not just black people, but obviously we were there, the slaves that they brought. So, they're the first target for sure. And then the history that we had, and even almost probably 90% of every piece of legislation that we have is built off of racism. There wasn't a credit score till black people started buying houses. There wasn't a bar exam till black people started becoming lawyers. Like everything that we do, it's the only reason we have copay is so it was another barrier to try to prevent black people from being able to get health insurance when they wanted to give it out to white people. So without saying this is only for white people, right? So everything that's built in from the schools, the church to the household. And we're talking to people about the times what made them deconstruct, because it's usually an experience. And that is why they like to keep us segregated, because when you hang out with the truth every day, it's hard to keep up the lie. It's easy to tell this group of people that these group of people are this, that, and the other if you never see them and you just see them on TV or you hear about them. But then when you go to college with them, you play sports with them, you hang out with them, then you realize, well, you're not like how they told me, and that a lot of these different instances is when people begin to deconstruct because everything they told was a lie. Now, it is a hard thing to do because it's like pulling your foundation from underneath you, right? And a lot of people also experience abuse as well in addition to the racism that has been taught, the hatred. And so we're just, providing the space to not only be able to talk about it, things that, because people probably also too feel ashamed of some of the actions they have taken in the way that they were raised, the things that they have said, things they have done to other people of color, right? And then realizing, oh shit, that's fucked up. And which is why a lot of people just fall back into racism, because to deconstruct, sometimes it means losing your family, your friends, your support system, depending on how much money your family has, your trust fund. If you bring a black man home, you'll lose your trust fund, you'll lose everything. And then also too, you have to be faced with some of the decisions you've made in the name of the way you were raised. And so sometimes it's easier for people to just fall back into it and to take responsibility and move forward. And so that's why I also to even take a hat out to those who are actively deconstructing every day, every year, because it's not an easy thing. It's not an overnight thing. And just being honest about the situation. So if you have not started deconstructing yet, not stressed, then I think that's probably something you probably want to look into. If you want to do that, you may be okay with being how you are, considering the fact that you voted for Donald Trump.
He said that stresses like it. Okay, me.
Huh? I'm gonna check it right now. Say that
I
again.
don't know if she's got that much time, to be honest, because she believes that she's gonna get raptured tomorrow. Now, based on what we know from the Bible, hold on. Based on what we know from the Bible, Jesus is not white.
No, he's not. He's not at all.
Correct.
Hey, shout out to motherfucking coconuts for Pam in Exactly. Amazon wish list. Let's go. Get massive coconuts right now. Massive fucking coconuts. I already know. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put my board up here so I can work it on a to-do list and I'm gonna have my thing right now. Okay, I'm slobbing on myself. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all so much. W Royal family in the chat. Royal family. They not fucking with this family, okay? The kings and queens in this bitch, they not fucking with us. But okay, my apologies. Go ahead. Thank you, Pam. Period. Go ahead, Saji. No, I think Saji was saying something. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go say it, Saji.
No, I was just saying, like, what is she gonna think tomorrow when Jesus comes down from the cloud to get her?
I don't think
he's not white.
From the cloud.
White. I don't think that because Yeshua and Yahweh, they are definitely.
I guess she forgot about the rapture.
You ain't going, is you? You ain't going, is you? Not stressed.
That third drink did it. She no longer remembers the rapture is happening tomorrow.
You're right.
She's gonna be hungover and slept in.
You're right. If it comes tomorrow, I'm not definitely going. But I do not.
Did you prepare for it?
Are you Christian?
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, I do agree that if they're coming, they're not white. I totally agree with that.
Wait a minute, but if you don't
hold on. You say if they coming, they not what?
What?
They're not white. I know they're not white. Like they're.
Oh, you know Jesus is not white.
No, Jesus is not white. No, he's not.
Do you tell the people at church that? What up, 200 yards? Hold on. I think this should be your entry sound. What up, 200 yards?
Oh my!
I'm sorry. Okay. One second. Let me bring in Cereal in the chat. Give me 1 second. Not stress. Got you. Not stressed. I'm not stressed. I'm Cereal. Welcome to the chat. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for your patience. We've been trying to have a civil conversation. We had a really good conversation about this on Saturday. We didn't have anybody who was actively not deconstructing. But have you been deconstructing, or what brings you up today?
Yeah. Have we talked before?
No.
Oh, okay.
You trying to see if I onto your trolling?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you be trolling?
No.
I've seen you in these streets.
In these streets.
Yeah.
In the streets.
Yep. Did you vote for Trump?
Do you want me to be honest?
You think I'm afraid to play games?
No. Yes, I did.
So so that means you are not deconstructing, right?
Well, I mean, I understand how you would come to that conclusion, but I have listened and I am working, and I would not vote for him again.
See, that's what I'm saying. I same thing. Like you can deconstruct.
Y'all think we some dummies? You trying to play me for a sucker? You trying to play me for a fool? What up, Michael? Are you trying to play me for a fool?
Who?
He not running again. So you would not be able to vote for him again.
Exactly. He can't run again. Yeah.
So you coming up here telling me I wouldn't vote for him again is like you trying to play me. Duh.
No,
I know that.
So
you regret. Tell me you regret your vote then, Cereal.
Yes. So yes, I do regret it. I'm saying.
Why do you regret your vote?
A plethora of reasons. I believe that he has done a lot of harm to marginalized communities like the Black community and the trans community.
He said he was going to do that.
I understand that.
So why would you vote for him if he said he was going to do that, but now all of a sudden he did what he said he was going to do, and now you're like, oh, I regret my vote?
Because I see it happening in real time, and it is very harmful, and people are being unalive because
why did
of
you
his
vote
action.
for him?
Well, I still don't regret. I don't regret my vote. I want him to go in Chicago.
What the?
I'm sorry, what?
She just said that she doesn't regret her vote and that she does want him to go into Chicago.
Do you live in Chicago?
Constructing anything.
No, I do not. I just watched the
She sat up here
latest.
and played in the host's face this whole time.
You know what? Even though I know allegedly in the rapture they're supposed to come get the righteous ones, and I know you're not righteous. I just hope they come get y'all ass. Period. Period. You not stressed. You need to come get God. I hope he do come get you. I don't know if you drinking because he don't.
Seriously, do you not want?
Thank you, Jessica Cymone, for the rest of the passing the plate to drop not stress. You welcome, girl. Cause bitch, I know you fucking lying. You ain't even sit up and play with somebody. I hope he go in Chicago. Bitch, your racist mama, your racist daddy, your racist coworkers, and your racist drunk ass. The fuck out of here. Anyways, cereal.
Jessica.
Okay, so I'm out. Yeah, bye. That's why I kicked you. You're out. Bye.
You can't go to Rapture. They don't have alcohol up there.
Girl, come back on another day when the topic is for you. This ain't your topic. You're not a deconstructor. You're when I be like, hey, racist MAGA whites, where you at? Then you come up, okay? The ones that don't care about children. She's a fucking teacher for special needs children. But yet you voted against them. You don't care about those fucking kids. You want to get fired, you want to quit your job, but you too coward to fucking quit. Just quit, bitch, instead of voting against them. I hope people came to Chicago. You know what? Not stressed. Don't come back. I'm finna block you. How about that? You're gonna make another account. You'll see me in these streets. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. I am sick of her. Take your drunk ass home. Anyways, cereal. Yes. So you said you regret your vote. Why?
I can give other reasons. What he has done to undocumented immigrants, I believe is very harmful, and I believe that words do, like the stuff you say can lead to harmful things happening and people being unalived, and I don't believe that's okay.
So are you playing in my face too?
I hope you, I'm trying to have a conversation.
I am too, but why did you vote for Trump?
Why did I vote for him? I will be honest, because I was arrogant and I knew people that voted for him. I did not really take it as seriously as I should have, and that's my fault for not doing that and not doing the work.
Arrogant. When you say arrogant in which way?
I thought I knew everything. I didn't really care what happened to other people, and that's not an okay mindset to have, because then the same thing can happen to you. Like the same thing could happen to me.
So what are you doing to rectify the situation or right your wrongs? Before it is you.
I have started to read books. I know that can help. I'm listening to other creators and just trying to work on understanding how me just being me can be harmful to people, and words do have actions that can be harmful.
Are you registered to vote?
Yes.
Are you voting in the midterms? What state are you in? You don't have to say the city, but what state are you in?
California.
Oh, are you voting in the midterms? Are you voting in the special election in November 4th?
So in California, I don't know what it's specifically called, but what's the thing called? What's happening in what's the thing? There's something happening in Texas that California's trying to do that can help.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Fox.
What's it called? If someone could help me out, please.
It's redistricting.
Oh yeah, redistricting. And I will vote in the way that will help that.
Do you work?
Do I work? Yes.
Yeah, because you can also donate to We Are What's Left. And the link is in my bio. Okay, it's a GoFundMe that we have and a group of creators who are trying to spread the messaging of truth and go to different colleges and underrepresented neighborhoods to be able to provide them with the resources that are not only in their communities, but also, talk with them and let them know how important it is to vote and that we see them and that they matter, and talk with those at the schools too. So if you really want to really just prove, you can set it up on a weekly of $10, $100 a month. I don't know how much you make, but active ways to so that we can combat this administration. Because another thing that people don't realize, and when they say, "Oh, in next 4 years we'll do this, we'll wait it out," it may not be no wait out, right? When we're talking about an authoritarian regime and a dictatorship, that is when they take over and they don't allow anybody to vote you out, right? They want to stay there forever.
What one of the things that I can't understand with me being who I am, but
Yes,
I don't
call
know.
out your white family and friends too.
Can someone clarify who I am means?
Can I ask a question?
Well, wait, can you ask my question? Can you clarify? You keep saying, and who I am. What does that mean? Like your existence? What
Like
does
me
that
being
mean?
white. Me being white.
Okay, and what about you being white, being who you are? Like, clarify that for me.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I understand that white people, like when they were born in the system that white people have created, it undermines and hurts marginalized communities because of the where they put themselves in the system, always like at the top of the system, and always having the power to control what happens to them.
Okay, I think you're trying to word it. Maybe you're wording it incorrectly, or it was just fuzzy. Okay, so you understand by being white that there are inherited things that are given to you or taken in consideration for you, such as there was no amendment to the Constitution to give you the right to vote. You understand that? That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
There was no amendment needed for you to live in this country without persecution for who you are. Are you
Yes,
with
I
me?
understand that.
Okay. All right. I just the way you were, I was like, okay, all right. I'm gonna step
Sorry,
back down and
sometimes
be
I
quiet.
don't word stuff that I think of something to say and then I can't say it.
You can't say it because
Well, like I have a hard time like thinking of what I want to say and then it actually coming out in like words. But like what something that like I've always thought about since I've been in high school, and something that I've like wanted the answers to is, can I ask a question about something that happened?
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay, go ahead.
So I don't want to say like who the person was, but someone that my stepbrother was friends with is not here anymore. And like there was an incident at like a party or something, and something happened, and the person's not here anymore, and the person that did it did not get in trouble or face any penalty.
Okay, was this a DUI? This was a assault essay? Like what type of thing? Like you making it sound like the person made lightning come out the sky and hit him. So like just give a direction of the offense. Like
Well,
saying
so
what the offense is has nothing to do with exposing who the person was that did it. So Like, what happened? Did y'all cow tip or something and things go wrong?
No,
Like,
no. I mean, I wasn't there, but there was an incident, and like he,
no, Jess, no, Jess, no.
and there
No, Jess.
was
This is too vague, too like
so
make up
he
like
assaulted the person that's not here anymore, like with a weapon, and did not go to jail or anything for it.
He white?
Who?
The person you
I
talking
know
about?
you still up here gaslighting y'all. Your ass be playing. He is a professional troll. Every panel he come on, coming in black people's spaces, talking about why didn't you say anything about Palestine, though we've been talking about Palestine forever. He come in every place he come to playing. I came up here just to say that. Playing. Wasting folks' time while we packing for the rapture.
I was like, Jess, no. It ain't no.
Making up stories,
Oh, it's
lying.
Liam. No, this is Snake. It's like if it was a true story, it would flow a lot better. It would come out a lot more natural. And I wouldn't have to pry things out of you because you know good and well there are some things you can just outright say happens. So please
I mean,
take
I
the
can send you the
caucasity
story
of
of what
the
happened.
vanilla. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Cyril, are
it.
you
Sorry.
experiencing have you experienced some child abuse? You don't have to answer the question if you don't want to.
Oh no, never.
Or neglect?
No.
Then why do you feel like you need to lie to come up on panels to get attention?
What am I lying about?
Why do you go on different panels talking about different things to troll them? I did see. Remember, you used to ask me, "Did I know you?" I seen you, and I said I saw you in these streets. I've seen you on different panels. I've seen people drop you before, and I've seen the things that you were doing. I wanted to see how you were going to act when you got here.
Well, I'm trying to be respectful. Am I not?
No, I didn't say you were disrespectful. I'm talking about some of the things that you've talked about and said. I didn't say you were disrespectful. Just it's contradicting. So I'm asking, why do you feel like you have to lie about certain particular subjects to get attention to have these conversations?
Well, what am I lying about?
Here comes the trolling. He's it's called willful stupidity.
So you be trolling in GT Good Troubles Live too?
I've talked to him before.
What did you say?
I was just talking about that I believe that there needs to be more.
We do not care.
Y'all can put it on our tab. Y'all can pay me later for that one. Put it on my tab. You can pay me later for that one if you guys want to donate to I'm Jessica Cymone. We have 197 left in tonight's gift card. I appreciate that. But some of you motherfuckers getting on my nerves. I'm literally out here trying to have conversations about real deconstruction. Not stressing came up here playing in folks' face. Cereal done came up, bitch. What kind of cereal you are? Fucking off-brand plastic bag cereal.
Cornflakes.
Soggy ass.
Raisin brain.
Raisin bread.
Now I'm gonna get off here. I came up here
just for that.
I came up here just to read his little raggedy ass. So come on my panel talking about you don't ever talk about Palestine. Yes, I do. And you're not going to emotionally store, but let me tell you just my stump speech. You will not arm twist me to talk about what you want me to talk about.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Ain't
what they
happening. Never. Black folks done had enough in this country. You want to go lay this shit at the feet of somebody? Go find your grandmother, your mima, and your peepaw who shed dentures and talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
But don't tell black people not a damn thing about nothing. Don't try to lay that shit at our doorstep. We've had enough of it in this country. We consistently have been lectured about how we should feel in this moment. Grape Nut cereal needs to go on ahead and wash his back and behind his kneecaps.
They using the raisin from the cereal and the potato salad.
Oh, God.
I'm talking about all that, but I'm getting off of here because
all right. Good night, Mom.
I'm
go. You got a pack.
You got a pack. Can you give me
I got you.
Send me a toothbrush.
I got you. I got you. Jesus ain't cleaning teeth out there. You don't need no teeth out there.
I'm a gum everything.
Good night,
Gummy bears,
baby.
gummy bears in heaven.
Not gummy bears in heaven. Oh my goodness.
Jess, I'm so disappointed. I
Mhm.
have heard so much about these Christians, how Christians were being attacked, how they were at the core of the founding of this country, and how much they are excited to be taken tomorrow, and yet that goal hasn't moved. Their faith is just not as strong as I really thought it was. You would have thought that goal right there would have been knocked out within 1 minute of the life starting. Because what are y'all hoarding your money for? They don't accept Zelle in heaven. They don't accept Cash App or Venmo. Only the goodness of your soul. We're not going. You already know that your white Jesus is not taking blood.
If you feel like you are going to be raptured tomorrow, you cannot take it with you, but you can give to those who will still be here. All right. I'm Jessica Cymone on your green and blue app. You can't take it with you. You might as well empty your bank account, baby. Okay. They'll be able to. I can get it. They ain't got none of that. All right. Hey, Bree, thank you for the dono that says keep being awesome. Drop some coconuts for Bree in the chat, okay? Bree said, I'm going to the rapture, bitch. So here, you can have this. I'm gonna get my ass up out of here. Drop some coconuts for Bree in the chat, okay?
Bree is trying to make it through the eye of the needle, y'all. The more you spend, the smaller you get to go through that little eye.
Come on now. Oh shit. I appreciate you guys. Okay.
There you go. Mallory also wants to go into the kingdom of heaven right there. W Mallory.
Coconuts to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all, we have acted up. Okay, so I literally had real questions. So for the people who are really deconstructing, and we have Nicole and Ford here on the piano, who have been actively going through this process. And so any other white people that want to come up and talk about your deconstructing, be able, you're more than welcome to come. Okay, there we go. Hey Michelle. Hey Michelle, how are you?
Hey Jessica, I'm good.
You sound lovely too, darling.
Thank you so much, my dear. Mi amor.
What was the incident that happened that made you start deconstructing?
Me personally?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was probably a decade and some change ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it took some reading in some history books.
But what made you? Like what happened? Like, did you see something that was wrong? Like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should start reading about this. Maybe I should, like, what triggered going into that?
It was kind of multifaceted, honestly. It really was pulling up a book from my library, my local library, that was about the civil rights movement, in frickin' early 1910s, or I'm sorry, 2010s.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like your parents were racism? I mean, racist.
I do, because they are white people that are boomers. So they've got that in themselves. But I do think that my mother specifically, who did a lot of my encouraging of study, she did a lot. Well, her whatever space was history, specifically focusing on the civil rights movement, and she was a very big impetus for me to understand myself as a white person.
Say that again. Say that again.
Yeah, so my parents, I do think, are racist because they're white people. And they're white people that are boomers. And however, I do think that my mother, who was a very big part of my education, she was able to at least open up the idea of looking into history from the lens of, the civil rights movements and Vietnam War and Korean War. And that's kind of where she got her degree. But it, for me, just made things very clear.
So what were things that you did to start deconstructing? Just read books?
Read books. I mean, read books, yes, but also witnessing what my friends were saying and witnessing how my friends were interacting in groups with a lot of white people. And
Like, what were they saying?
the white people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The white people were being absolutely racist. Like, for instance, one of the things that just comes to mind very deeply is my friend group talking about my friend being, they called him Black Skin because he is Black and Mexican. And I remember saying, hey, why? What? What is this? No, it was.
Wait. Yeah,
it was cool.
Between the story and the comments, y'all, I cannot. Hold on, what? Okay, so they said your friends was black skin. What other what were some other things they say? Don't say nigga, say the N word if nigga was a thing. But what are some things that like your friends are saying, and do you feel like? And yeah, what were some things your friends were saying? Let me just start there.
Well, one, I would never say the N word. And then two, also, they weren't necessarily my friends. They were people that I was in like community with. And
Hey Trish.
They were
Just because tomorrow I might actually get taken up to the kingdom of heaven, I feel like I have to be honest. Why is it that when white people are comfortable, they talk so damn slow, but then you get them mad and they like you today it's been so slow. I feel like my ADHD is making me feel.
I'm feeling raptured.
I'm feeling. Yes, I'm feeling raptured.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I feel like we gotta speed up the stories. Like I wish I had a little threshold.
Saji, so I went to her page, like you guys. So she is indeed like she's like when she's passionate and she knows about what she's talking about, she'll talk a lot slower. But sis, like really, sis, you are drying up the JJs. That's how slow this is.
And I'm trying to get my.
That lubrication
Never
is
mind, let
not
me
coming
stop.
fast enough. This foreplay is not turning me on. I need for you to like just like nail it, land it in that plane, make that happen, because this is like I'm trying to be on your team. I really am.
I feel like I'm stuck on the tarmac or
I'm
whatever
so
it's called.
sorry.
And they don't got any more boxes of juice anymore. They ran out of chips. The bathroom is clogged and I can't get out. Let's hurry up on the story. If at all possible.
And the AC
Por
ain't working.
favor.
The AC ain't working. The AC ain't working on the plane. Come on.
We can't
See,
land the
we're saying
plane because that bitch never took off, girl. You gotta take off. Okay, put some
took off.
put some
Yeah, the
gas
person-
in that bitch. Let's go.
Yeah,
Michelle's
the person next to me
Okay,
put
so
the
all
arm
that to
on the
say
shoulder.
is that yeah, white people are absolutely an unsafe space to exist in. And even when people are not, existing in that full space of whiteness, they do experience the harm of white people.
But like,
So-
what was your experience? What made you like, even when your friends or your community and saying something? Is this to the point where you're just looking at it like feeling like this is not right? Are you speaking up? Are you saying anything? If you said anything, like what's happening? Like what's your
yeah.
particular story?
Absolutely. Yeah, I did say something. I said multiple things.
done. Go ahead.
For too long. I said
Hey,
things
Jeff Madrona.
for a lot, and I was definitely just smacked down by the other white people. Did I let them smack me down? No, I didn't. But they still did.
Okay. I got you, no problem. Welcome to the chat, Caitlin. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I can't complain. Yes, was it something you heard, or did you want to come up and answer the pop? Like, what was the thing that made you start deconstructing?
I came up because I came up because there are multiple people on this panel that I'm following, but also the prompt from your video. So yes, I would love to say something.
Yes.
What made me start deconstructing was one of the first arguments that I ever got into with my husband. Now, my husband and I have been married. We've been together for, oh my God, almost 20 years. We've been together for 17 and a half years. And when we first started dating, mind you, I am a YT woman. And my husband is Boricua. He's Puerto Rican. And a couple years after, after the honeymoon phase, one of the first arguments we ever got into, we were both not anywhere near sober. And one of the first things that I ever said to him was something racist. I called him an SPIC. And he looked at me and he was like, what for fuck's sake, say it? Yeah, okay. I call him a spick. But I didn't even know at that point, like after we sobered up, he asked me the next day, he goes, do you know what that means? I said, no, I don't know what it means. I know it's offensive. And I know I wanted to hurt you. And like, that was one of the that was one of the biggest things for me. Because my parents didn't teach me any of that stuff. You know what I mean? I just heard it through friends, growing up in the area that I did. Even though I grew up in the outskirts of Boston, I knew the words that were super racist. And I knew what to say to be offensive to somebody. But that was one of the biggest deconstructive moments of my life, when after our argument was over fucking nothing at that point. And this is why I love that man so much, is because
he could have left your ass right where you stood.
He could have left my ass right then and there. You know what I mean? because of that bullshit. And I wouldn't have blamed him. You know, hindsight's 2020. I wouldn't have blamed him, right? But him saying that, you know, sitting me down and being like, "What the fuck, Caitlin? What, like, why? Why did you say that? What did you exactly mean by that? What, like, do you even know what that word means? You know what I mean? Like, and that was the catalyst for deconstructing my racism.
Did you? And then what are some things that? Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there really quick.
No, I didn't. I didn't know that I was racist. I
Yeah.
knew that that was a harmful word, but I wouldn't at that point when I said that word, I didn't ever, whoever just said that in the chat, I would never use those words ever.
Yeah.
I only said that word just because I knew it would hurt him.
Okay, got you. Give me 1 second because I'm gonna ask another question, but I'm gonna start from the bottom and go to the top. But Miss T, how you doing? I think Miss T came up on accident. So my next question is, hold on a serious or assumption you didn't even realize. Okay, so have you ever caught yourself holding a stereotype or an assumption you didn't even realize you had, and how did you handle that moment? And I guess that's almost kind of to what Caitlin was saying, somewhat too, but I'll start at the bottom with Caitlin. I mean, Nicole, I'm sorry.
Have I? Typically don't usually hold stereotypes. I obviously not in a racial minority by any means, but I am LGBTQ. So
Throw some rainbows in the chat.
So I typically try to be very mindful in most situations and see outside of them. But one of the things that I will say is growing up in the city and the community that I grew up in that was incredibly racist, I perpetuated the racism by not standing up to it, living in it, and accepting it. You know, I think that was one of the biggest things that I had, that I was safe in that community always, even if I didn't believe it, because I was a white woman, or a white girl at the time. I was safe and I had to say nothing. And so I think maybe I didn't personally have those stereotypes myself, but I in fact perpetuated them.
Yeah, got you. Ford?
Yeah, I can remember going through the process of deconstructing and having conversations within the Black community. And I remember a conversation one time with a Black woman when she was talking about her hair. And I just said, it's just hair, not realizing the racial background or the meaning towards that racial. And it was another part of the deconstructing of understanding that sometimes I'm going to be put in uncomfortable positions because of my bias and because of my hair and racism, but it's the ability to be able to stop and actually listen and learn and understand the background and the history of what those impacts or words that orchestrated those type of feelings that I brought back up or made more aware of myself, but also to expose myself for exactly that. Even though I'm deconstructing, that's always going to be a deconstruction for myself, because I'm always going to have those tendencies to have microaggressions. But the point is, with those microaggressions is, in the white tea community, if you're really serious about deconstructing, is when you do have those microaggressions or make microaggressions, it's accepting that you have those microaggressions and learning from those particular microaggressions. And that goes right along with what Nicole said, is when you have parents that you're at home with. And I always hear when I speak with white tea people, and I speak with white tea people about racism and about their inherited racism, what I always hear is they say, I don't talk to my parents anymore because of their racism. And I think that's a cop-out, and it's a stupid cop-out. Because really, when you do that, you're becoming an accomplice to that racism. So you're really not deconstructing with your racism. Really, all you're doing is you're inhibiting that racism to continue, not just with your words, but through you. Because you're allowing that to still continue in your life and your environment, and it's still considered bringing up roadblocks or obstacles in your life, that you could easily break those barriers and stop that inherently racism or slow that inherently racism by teaching your parents that this isn't okay, or teaching your son this isn't okay, or teaching your brothers and sisters that this isn't okay. So at some point throughout the history of our country, we may not be able to continue or not be able to stop racism, but at least we can slow the inheritance of racism by educating people and saying this is enough.
I like that answer for sure. Sachi, I'm just kidding. Caitlin, I think it's possibly what you. Well, I guess you said you didn't know that was a stereotype. Have you ever caught yourself holding a stereotype or assumption you didn't even realize? Now, the slur that you told him, would you had said it to anybody else? Like, would you have said it to a white person or a black person?
No, I wouldn't have.
Right. That's probably why they feeling, maybe you did know it was, it's offensive and it's only offensive to a particular group of people that it is a slur or it is racist. You know what I mean? Because it only applies to a group of people. You know what I mean?
And at that point, I mean, this is me being, I'm being honest.
Yeah, we appreciate that. I'm just, I know you said like, maybe I didn't think it was, but sometimes even
I didn't know
what
what the meaning was behind it.
But
I knew it was a slur, and that's why I said it, because I knew it was going to harm him and hurt him in the moment. And that's, I've learned and grown from that.
Are you guys still together?
Yes.
Aww.
Yeah. 17 years.
Aww.
Yeah.
Also too, and then I'm gonna start you and then go back down, and then I'll probably start wrapping it up after this one because it's like 2.5 hours. If we can get halfway through our goal tonight, though, as we're in the meantime, there's 125 people in here, so everybody send $5 right now. We'll get there. I know we got in here late tonight.
I just want to answer a question in the chat.
Yeah, of course.
This person's name is What's That Smell, and it's your mother's cooch. But I'll say something because I've heard people, and I've actually heard, remember that dude ML who have beef with? He said that you can trigger racism out of people, that you can offend someone so much that they have a right to combat it with racism. And I think that's a whole lot of bullshit. Because I've gotten mad at a lot of people, and that shit's never been pushed out of me because it doesn't exist within me. So, I'm still kind of too stunned to speak because that slur towards my people was said on this panel, even as an example. But
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because I didn't.
Go ahead. I'm not cutting you off. Go ahead.
No, I'm cutting myself off because I'm like stepping back because here I am as this YT woman thinking that like I was giving the example of me being like anti this when my actions displayed something other. Yeah, I would understand why Nicole, you would fucking hate me.
No, Saji right up underneath you. She's
Saji.
Yeah,
Saji and I are mutuals, no?
I believe you follow me. I don't think I have followed you back. But yeah, like even if I don't know, like even if we had asked for Nicole, let's say they had said the N-word, I don't think even if someone told them in the chat to say it, they would have said it, you know what I mean? So it's like, and it's also like, I know people get nervous, but it's like the giggle, it's like, do they feel really bad about it? Or is it still like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, regardless of what it is, you guys, don't say it. If you have to say the S word or the N word, if you have to don't spell it. You don't even spell it. The S word, the slur that they give Hispanic or Hispanics what it start with an S. Please don't, because it can be triggering. Because I know how it can be triggering for me. And see, I know how it could be triggering for Saji as well. And if there was someone who was Muslim, up here or Indian, I could see how different things can be triggering to them because I know how I would feel. you guys. So one, two, I appreciate the apology to Saji. I love you, Saji, and I don't want you to feel uncomfortable because I don't even want you to be in my space and feel uncomfortable either. You know what I mean? So
I know.
I apologize
Listen,
too.
no, you don't gotta
I love
apologize.
you, but yeah, y'all
Listen, I'm
don't
gonna say
say
this
it.
since
You
we're
can
all
say,
living
yeah,
in our
I said the
truth.
S word, or yes, I said the N word, because I do appreciate the transparency and the honesty, Caitlin, because we are talking, Caitlin, or whatever, because we are talking about situations that have happened and things that have happened to like where you say, damn, I did this, but I see where I was fucked up at and I was wrong. And this is when I started to do this because we are having these tough conversations for sure. But just not only just respect that the people on the panel in the chat, just period. Like if I am saying these slurs, like even if it was, ableism and you're trying to say, I had said the R word. I was being racist, I said the N word, I said the S word. So just so we moving forward.
Sorry. Yeah, moving forward, I won't say it. I'm sorry.
But we do appreciate the honesty. But yeah, I appreciate the apology for sure because I want to make sure that we have a safe space, especially for my rural family for sure. They mean a lot to me, and my people for sure, Black and Brown, as we continue to bridge the gap, and then extend our olive branch to those who are actively and continuously deconstructing, because obviously the history of danger, okay, but then also to put to light that, like, again, a lot of I don't know if you necessarily experienced abuse, but probably maybe racism in your house, Caitlin, and how it's inherently just passed on to the children, also to in church, school, and different areas of your life where they amplify it and normalize it. And it isn't really till you really get deep and hang around other people or fall in love with other people and argue with other people, because somebody told me you really don't really know a person until they don't get their way, because that's when some of the ugliest things come out. And like Sajida said, like, I've argued with a lot of people, and outside of my race I've never called them a slur, you know what I mean? And that's just to say, like, sometimes we have to dig deeper into where I'm getting this information from. Why do I feel like it's okay to say it? Why do I think that's normal? Yeah, it's about reflection at the end of the day. Because I
It's
haven't gotten into it with, either anyone that was Hispanic and said that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when it comes to my parents, I was definitely not raised like that whatsoever. I did go to church and stuff like that, but my church I only went for a few years, so that wasn't a factor. My parents were definitely not a factor. I think it had a lot to do with the people that I was hanging out with, like my peers growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in a well, not like an affluent town, but like a very YT town, out of the outskirts of Boston. And I know for sure that Boston is one of the most RXist towns in the country. I know the history of it. And I think that had a lot to do with it. Because if I were to ever say a word like that in front of my parents, like the R word or any kind of like RXist word about any kind of people that didn't look like me, my parents would have like flipped their shit. So I think it has to do with a lot with it's just the people I grew up around. You know what I mean? Like my quote unquote friends at that point in time.
Right, and that's why I feel like thank you, Mo. I said, baby, let me tell you something. The way Mo, LM, and Anna. Thank y'all. We can eat 3 more kisses to go. Thank y'all so much, love. What was I about to say? Oh, they make sure that, like, even if your parents don't necessarily teach it to you, you grow up in an environment that amplifies it, or still make sure that you get a piece of it, that you fall victim to it, you know what I mean, in some type of way, albeit church, school, or religion. Ford, I think you want to say something. Thank you, Mo.
Oh, no, but what I want people to also understand is that inherently racism doesn't mean that necessarily your parents or anybody, even though I don't believe, now these two wonderful people up here may have to where they've never heard, but I have a problem actually believing that they never seen any signs of racism from their parents, or they never seen any signs of racism through their family, because I definitely seen it throughout my whole life. But let's remember that inherently racism doesn't also mean that it's something that you heard or seen. It could be involuntary racism that you learned inherently, to where it's not necessarily a mindset, it's more of a reaction, or it's because of the privilege that you were installed as a child, that you learned that because of your white, you were giving things that you never earned. You were given privileges that you never earned. It was just based off of the color of your skin. And that's also another a part of the inherently racism, is your feeling of feeling superior to others even before you have diversity in your life.
Coconuts in the chat for Ford in the chat. Shout out to Freak for bringing Ford. She said, you don't know Ford? Because we're going to be talking about this all week except for Wednesday, Ford. So you definitely also too welcome to come back in.
Can I say something too, Jess?
Yeah.
I feel like Ford hit it in the like the whatever. I'm still listen, between all of the craziness that's happened today, my brain's kind of lacking.
I love you. I was gonna cry. I'm like, no, my son, no matter what you do. You know, I try to myself to provide a space, at least at minimum for.
Don't you worry about it.
My
Listen,
people.
I tell people this, okay? We can all close the app. If I really felt a certain way, I would drop, you know. I'm good. I love you. I appreciate your panel. What I appreciate about what Ford said is that he doesn't believe when people say that they didn't observe racism in their family growing up. I feel like that is something that I've been trying to vocalize, that I feel like I couldn't until he just said that. I think part of what feels like it's not genuine when people tell their deconstruction stories, or they talk about how they came to this place, is when they say that they never saw it at home. Right? Because it's kind of like when we talk about the fact that it's 1 in 4 women that have been SA'd, and yet when you go and talk to men, somehow none of them know a single SA'er in their personal life, right? But we can tell you,
but we know all the victims.
but we know all the victims, right? So it's like, how could you have grown up to be somebody that, you know, upheld racism or exhibited racism, or was just plain out racist, but you didn't observe it anywhere around you? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. So I appreciate when people, I mean, you don't have to say like your mother's name or your father's name or who it was, but when you do admit that you saw it growing up, then it makes more sense than saying like, oh no, I don't know, I just got to be 30 years old and realized that was a full-blown, you know, they were racist, but nothing ever happened in their life where they learned it from.
So I kind of think of like the umbilical cord type theory. Is that when I talk with other white people, I tell them it's time for you to let the umbilical cord go. It's no longer time for you to protect your parents. It's no longer time for you to protect your other people. If you're really serious about deconstructing and learning from not only from the Black community, but learning who you are to get rid of those biases, you have to let the umbilical cord go. It's okay to say up on a panel and have uncomfortable conversations within the Black community and say, yes, I've heard my parents say the N-word, or yes, I've heard my dad say the N-word, or yes, I've heard these people say the N-word, but it stops with me today because I'm no longer going to justify their actions for them anymore, because I no longer have to do that. What I have to do is constructively put myself back together to where I can improve and evolve, and then also take people with me. It's not now, it's no longer just about Ford and about me evolving as a person. It's about who else can I evolve in the white tea community, because I know apology is not enough for the actions of the white tea community in the past. The only thing that I can do to make it right, in a sense, is get those people to also have the same mindset that I have, that it's no longer about protecting the white community. It's about exposing it.
Yes. And that's that's why we're like to have these particular conversations, because we do have to expose it. Like, and we got to be honest about what is tearing our country down. Just even as a whole, it's at the beginning of white supremacy, racism, because of it's filled with so much hate that people will what they say, spite their face to something their nose or whatever the saying is, knowing that the white supremacy groups are the number one T groups on the FBI, even though they just recently tried to erase everything. The that's the problem. And we could be not only a better country, a better loving country, we could be more innovative, and we could just really really be free. And who wants to live in hate? And I realize that to even uphold white supremacy and racism, you have to have a certain level of hatred that is so fucking unhealthy for anybody. And it lets me know that there's not a lot of love being given in, not only just in the home, in schools. It's all a game. It's all for play. It's all a setup. It's not, nothing's real. And I think as human beings, we deserve to experience something real. Nicole, I think the question is, Dan, what was the question? Or did I come to you earlier with that particular question?
I don't remember at this point.
What did you? I don't know, but give me 1 second then. Tiny, welcome back. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me back.
Yes, of course. Were you one of the ones that you had some notes from the last time?
I actually had a question for Caitlin, if that's okay.
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Caitlin, is that okay with you?
Of course.
Okay. Have you thought about deconstructing your parents' racism and potentially they moved you to the whitest part of the country and kept you away from other people? Think about gated communities and things like that, and they put you in a whites only space. And you were also, second part of that question, were you ever given the standards of rejecting racists?
I'll answer the first part of your question. I grew up, this is where I was born. Born and raised. I was born and raised in one town, about 30 minutes outside of Boston. I know my parents are, my father has now since passed.
Sorry to hear
that. It's okay. And my mother is still here, but no, there was no, I could question it, right? I could question it, but there's no question at the same time. I talk to my mother every single day. She is very active politically. She's very active. She reads the news. She quote unquote reads the news. She's now retired, living in Florida, but she's also active on all of the websites that I have sent her.
Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Money. Y'all don't let them do it by themselves. Who else got the last 3 of these golden stars? We got to work as a team. I appreciate y'all. I got you, Latrine. I'm sorry, Caitlin. Go ahead.
No. I'm happy for you. Like, you got your goal. That's awesome, girl.
We're working on it.
Yeah, no. My mom is very she wasn't politically active before, but she isn't politically active, but she's very aware because of the things and the links that I send her. So she's definitely very aware. And she was she just didn't raise me like that. There was no, I remember the first time I ever swore in front of my mother. I remember the exact day. I remember exactly how old I was. We didn't use in my home, we didn't use curses. We didn't use there wasn't a talk about, we didn't use racist shit. You know what I mean? I went to church. I went to church with my grandparents until I was in 7th grade. And then I stopped because I started becoming atheist. And my mom was like, Okay, cool. And my dad supported it because my dad was more spiritual. And my dad also kept a fucking Quran in his fucking dresser, which I just found out 2 months ago. So yeah, so my parents were not, that was not a thing. I mean, I could challenge my mother now, but it's not, I don't even think it's a.
Was she born in the same town that you grew up in?
My mother, yeah, she was. Yeah.
So she knew the town was racist.
I don't think the town is the total town is racist, but I think that the people that I hung out with were definitely racist.
Is it a sundown town? Would I want to be caught there at night?
No, it's not a sundown town.
Mm-hmm. I would be safe.
It's not. Huh?
I would be safe there at nighttime, just riding through, hanging out.
Of course.
Girl, you know what I'm saying. Hold on, let me pull up the map of sundown town.
Well, let me. I'll give you. Do you want me to give you a hint? The town that I grew up in. It was the birth.
You can tell me the state, and I can tell you if it's a sundown town in there.
In Massachusetts.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me. You tell me this. Hold on.
I was just. Can I ask a question? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was spacing out for a second there.
Go ahead.
But all I heard was fucking Quran, and I'm a Muslim. So what the hell happened here?
And I didn't even hear that part.
My dad kept a Quran in his like end table.
You're Muslim?
I am, but he cut.
Salam alaikum, inshallah.
Yeah, walaikum salam.
كيف حالك?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, let's try not to say fucking and Quran in the same sentence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I didn't know what had
respect
happened.
their religions as well, you guys. Let me see. Let's see where we at. Massachusetts. Yes, please.
Go up past Boston.
Oh, there we is. Right here, right?
Yeah, and no. I'm on the coast. I was raised by the coast.
So somewhere around these areas.
North of Saugus.
North of
Saugus. North of Swampscott. North of Swampscott.
Let's see, what's this? Manchester.
South of Manchester.
So right in between here. You better drive fast, motherfucker.
What?
So the
I grew up in Beverly, Massachusetts. The birth of the Navy.
The Greyes don't know. The light pink is possible, probable, surely, unlikely, always, biracial, or black town or township. Damn, ain't a lot of black dots.
I grew up in Beverly, Massachusetts. The birth of the Navy. Okay. Right next to Salem, Mass. Is where I grew up.
Gotcha. So, yeah, but you said like they're and they're friends. Your mama will be like, them ain't your friends. Are you still friends with any of those people today?
I am not friends. I don't talk to a single fucking person that I hung out with ever growing up. I don't talk to any of them.
Oof, the Midwest.
I know, right? This crazy right up in here.
Well, go down to Indiana and Martinsville, where I grew up.
You know what's wild is
it might be the reddest dot on the map
of Massachusetts voting is that our entire state still voted blue. So it's definitely like the way that the districts are set up. I'm so thankful for, because F all of those red weirdos.
Host, I'm from Iowa.
It's wild.
South of Indy.
Oh my God. 12 black people in 2020.
Did you say 12?
12 black people. It say 12. Okay. Oh yeah, y'all can't see it over there.
Where is that? Hold on.
This is in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
This is in Indiana. I'm just looking at the places that say Shirley. This is crazy. I can't see. My bad, y'all. Yeah. So I scooted over. So you look over here. In 2020, there's reported only 12 Black people in there. 2000, there was 8 people. In 2010, there was 0 people. I don't know if they're the ones that unalived them or not. 2020, 880 whites, 12 blacks, 7 Asian, 26 native. This is wild. Willing, bitch. I know, right? Like, get out. Get out. Oh shit, I done dropped everything on here.
Did you read 200 Yards' comment?
I mean, hold on. In those 12 plays for the Pacers, facts. That's the willing part. That is the only reason they are there.
Jess, a lot of people were asking what that map was in the chat.
Oh, so
like what the website.
Yes, this map is justice. It's tougaloo.edu. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna make it big again. So this is a map of all of the sundown towns, you guys. Make it smaller. This is a map of all of the sundown towns. Let me push
The
this
entire
up.
state of Kansas is covered. Just don't even bother, guys. Ain't none out there.
Yeah, from this side, from like if you ever want to know. Now back in the day, they used to in Negro travel places, you could buy a little green book and it tell you all the sundown towns that you were going to go through when you were driving, so you knew not to stop in during or stop at nighttime. But yeah, this is all of the sundown town. Red, the real red means surely. The lighter red means probably. And the light pink means possible. The gray means don't know. The dark gray means unlikely. It's always biracial. And the black means that it's a black town or township. And very few black dots, y'all. Very, very, very few black dots.
Can you show the website name?
Yes.
Jess?
Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna make it big. Oh, I can't put it up there.
Just this.
Let's come. Let me see. I'm gonna put it in the chat, you guys. Just this. And if you are in the Discord, it'll be in the Discord. I'm gonna put it in the Discord under the I'm gonna put it under source dumps, but I'm gonna put it also under reliable sources or sources that you may need. TOUGALLO.ed. I promise tomorrow, you guys, we are going to get on a little bit earlier, and that way we can have more time. We're only been on about 3 hours, 2 hours and 48 minutes, which by the time we get out of here, it'll be 3 hours. But we'll probably do a hard 5-6 hours tomorrow, you guys, so we can really dig deep into the conversation. And I'll try to weed out those people like not stressed until people who are not either playing in our face or not deconstructing, because we've been talking to y'all all pre-election, post-election. It's not your time. Okay, it's not your time. I think it's really important to start getting down to the root, you guys, and the deconstruction, and that way the people on the outside who may not have started, who are just listening, can also to kind of recognize like, hey, maybe this is not normal. Hey, maybe this is a problem, you know.
Oh my God!
Hey, thank you. And then I'll put up our one last big gift, and then we'll be done for the night, y'all. And thank you, LM. That was a cute little gift, y'all. I ain't seen that one before. We are stars. We are all stars. But yeah, I think it's important to kind of really like dig deep into that, and you know, how racism, Christianity is like intertwined, right? And we want to keep this space educational, challenging, and healing. You know, not just accusatory, right? So yeah, so we'll start doing our last words. Caitlin, I will start at the top with you. You're welcome to come back. We'd love to dig deeper. I appreciate your honesty and transparency, and we're all going to be learning and growing together. And thank you for, just even recognizing and your apology as well. Even though that ain't for me to accept it. But yeah. Caitlin?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, any last words? You're welcome to come back tomorrow. We're about to end it for tonight. I just know I got on to a late start. We're about to end it for tonight, but tomorrow we're going to be back at it. We'll be here for a while. You're definitely welcome to come back. We appreciate your transparency and even the apology as well. So thank you, and we're all learning and growing together for sure.
Thank you. I know it's not your apology to accept.
Right.
Especially considering that I said that word, an offensive word on your live. But it was my truth and it was my honesty, that I did say to this live, this community, that, I was honest with myself and saying what I said to my husband. But I feel like that's a huge part of how I've been deconstructing and acknowledging what my racism was, and how I used racism as a white person to my benefit. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like a big part of me saying it out loud to people that will call me out on it is a big part for me in accepting responsibility, because I only said it to him, and he forgave me.
Yeah.
But I feel like me saying it to other people, not saying it to other people, but
right.
Me just saying it to anyone outside of my YT community and holding my own responsibility, myself accountable for it, is a big part of me holding myself accountable and deconstructing my own.
Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you
Do you
so
know what
much.
I mean?
Yeah. And
I'm
again,
sorry.
they said come back too.
Again, I'm
so.
sorry I said it on your live. I know that you aren't the one that has to accept my apology. I would love to come back onto this live because I have deconstructed my own supremacy, my own bullshit supremacy, and I do advocate for other groups that every other group, people that do not look like me. I am an advocate, huge advocate for everyone. So I would love to come back onto this live if you would have me up.
Yes, we'll be back. We'll be here Tuesday.
Oh my God!
Hey, Monique! I know, right? That's so cute. This is a kisses. Good night. Thank you, beautiful. Drop some coconuts in the chat for Monique. Please, 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 right now. Massive coconuts, darling. Massive coconuts. That's our last gift of the night. We ain't worried about it. Thank you so much. What was I about to say? Yes. We'll be here Tuesday. Wednesday, it won't be this particular topic. We have We Are What's Left Wednesday, in which we will be live co-hosting with James with the topic of his choice, a creator from the We Are What's Left movement, you guys. And then Thursday and Friday, we'll be back on this one. So tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, we'll be talking about this. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Caitlin. Nicole, any last words, love?
I do want
And
to
you're welcome back too.
Thank you very much. I do want to thank Ford, specifically for his last tidbit. I will say that maybe I'm a touch of a minority whose parents weren't racist, right? I didn't grow up in that piece, and I can, comfortably and confidently say that. However, it made me think about my role. I do have 2 girls, growing up in the state of Indiana. So that says a lot that in itself, and the people that I can be around, and realizing how much the validation of my peers meant to me then, and why I think that I, kind of fell into participating and perpetuating racism. And, you know, maybe just it gave me the moment to have some wherewithal to make sure that I'm having the conversations that my parents didn't about what to do if you are introduced with racism, right? With your peers, with my kids. And I think I do a good job of it, but I can always be better and do better. And I want to thank him for that and you guys for tonight.
Of course. We'll be back all week. So definitely you're welcome back, love. Ford, any last words tonight? Thank you so much for everything that you've contributed to the conversation. Very, very insightful. I feel like for sure. But yes.
So, and it's nothing against the first person that said, but the one thing that I want to just mention just real quick, because I know that she had said it repeatedly, is about being an ally. And I want the people within the white tea community to stop that. For labeling themselves that. I want them to take it out of the profile. It's not something for them to give. It's within the Black community to decide whether that white tea person is an advocate or not. Because what I see so many times within the white tea community is that they actually let down the Black community because they label themselves as an ally, but yet they are not really an ally. They're only an ally when it's comfortable for them. But when it comes down to choosing a side, whether it's the side of the white supremacy or pushing the white supremacy ideology or picking a line within the Black community, when they do that, typically what I find is that they pick the side with the white supremacy and pushing white supremacy ideology, and they don't stay on the same side of the road. So what I really challenge the young lady at the top is to stop saying that. And if you have ally inside of your profile, I want people to stop that as well. Because it's not for you to give. Just like for myself, I've never ever claimed myself ever since I was going in this path of deconstruction or going in this path of improving myself and evolving. I've never considered myself an advocate or an ally because that's not for me to give. Now, if a person within the Black community or the Hispanic community or a person of color for that wants to say that I'm an advocate, that's for them to make that determination, because not only have you done that with actions, but you've also done that with, or just not with words, but you've done that with actions. And that's where I'd like to kind of end. But also I want to put forth a new election day, and that's for November 4th. And that's where Black women and people of color vote first. So we know how we don't fuck shit up.
Facts. Guys, got some coconut in the chat before, y'all. That's why Free said, you don't know Ford? Okay, Ford. Okay. What are you talking about?
And this isn't my main account. I got clipped on my main account for going up and where we're talking about this type of stuff. And I was in a MAGA live and I was talking about their racism. And of course I got clipped for that particular
they be
reason. So
they don't like the truth. They don't like facts. They don't like truth. They don't like nothing. They don't like anything factual. And they act like truth is a new hate speech. And that's the thing that will set you free, which is crazy. Well, thank you so much for you are definitely welcome back. We'll be talking about this all week pretty much, except for Wednesday. I would love to have you back.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me up. And your skin is absolutely beautiful. Yes, I keep looking. I'm like, my God, I wish I could have like glowing skin like that. And to Saji, I really appreciate you being up on the panel, and I really appreciate your wisdom and your beauty, and just the way that you carried yourself through that whole racism that where she spelled it and then said it. And I think that you handled yourself more gracefully than what most people would in that incident. And I can't believe that I haven't followed you. I haven't seen either two of you, but two of the most beautiful people I've ever seen on TikTok. And I really thought this was a great conversation. And I think it's a conversation that we should be having more of on the TikTok spaces, because I think that's where the gap could possibly close, to where maybe the people within the white tea community can see the harm that they're doing, because it's not the Black community that's causing harm through racism and through other. It's because white tea people can't look beyond the lens to see that everything that we put our hands on usually ends up in some type of harm, and it's time to deconstruct that harm.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And that's the problem. And that is the point. Because once we begin to talk about it, only can we fix it. We can't fix anything we don't think is an issue. So thank you so much. LM, thank you for the donut that says you already know. Love and motherfucking support. Drop some coconuts for LM. LM will be doing a big one, okay? Holding down the number 1 spot. Shout out to Monique holding down the number 2 spot. And Ford holding down the number 3 spot as well. So just so you know, I do put in points at the end. So because you were number 3, you earned a point into the end of the month raffle for. So I just want to let you know. So number 3, whoever's number 1 gets 3 points. Well, 3 names, 3 entries. Whoever's number 2 gets 2 entries, and whoever's number 3 gets 1 entry into the end of the month raffle, you guys. And I always do that at the end of the live and write those down. So Ford, thank you also too for your support. Not just talking about it, being about it. Okay, period. What up, Poli Sign? Thank you so much for it. I'll hopefully see you this week.
Absolutely.
All right. Saji, my baby. I love you. I feel so bad. If I just, made a mistake, even as a friend, I want to make sure this is a safe space for you. I just want to let you know that I love you. I feel bad because I know what it, okay. But anyways, go ahead.
Listen, okay. This has been a growing moment for me because I was like, why haven't they figured out how to teleport us yet? Because I would beat that ass, okay? I wanted so badly to slap multiple people today.
I can't wait to hang with you, Saji.
But Ford, again, I don't know why I hadn't seen you before either. Definitely following you. It was a breath of fresh air. Because you know what? You made me realize a couple things today. And one of them, with the last statement that you said, is I think the word ally has become the new white participation ribbon.
Clock it.
Everybody and their mama wants to add ally on their fucking bio. But when it comes down to it, they're really not. Because then they get pushed a little bit and then a slur comes out. A dog's diabetes diagnosis comes out. And it's like, damn, bro, getting disappointed multiple times a day. And he's right. Like, the term ally, because I believe I am an ally to the Palestinian cause. I didn't give it to myself. It was given to me. You know what I mean? I was just someone speaking up for human rights, and I was called an ally. I didn't automatically call myself an ally. These people, yes, Nebula, these people were giving themselves the Cherokee Princess card and all of these participation ribbons. So,
Inshallah.
Ford, I appreciate you. Yeah, and then somebody else said the fucking Quran, and I'm like, bruh.
That was the same person, actually. Johnson coconuts for Mo in the chat. Thank you for the donut that says we don't want allies, we want accomplices. Allies watch and support from the sidelines. Accomplices take risks and stand beside us in our fight. And you ain't never motherfucking lied. Okay, I'm an ally, but bitch, I was just looking. What are you doing when they are trying to attack these dogs? Are you jumping in front? Are you helping out? Are you holding your other white people accountable? I'm like, it's okay for you. Like, oh, I feel uncomfortable in these spaces, but the real challenge is feeling uncomfortable in front of your mama and your daddy and your sister, brother, cousin, and your friends and your community. You leave off this app, you ain't got to see me no more. You're in community with these people. These your family. You ain't know if your family ain't never got to leave. You should bring up the conversation all the time. But anyways, go ahead. I digress. Go ahead, beautiful.
Yeah, like I think they should take on new names. Instead of allies, they should put human shield because Because why the hell is mermaid out there? Okay,
Doing
a
her big
black
one.
woman out there doing her big one in front of the ICE detention center on her own. Why don't we have 50 white tea people standing in front of her in case those snipers at the top of the building decide to do their big one? You know what I mean? I don't want you guys calling yourself allies. Call yourself smugglers. Who the hell is out there smuggling, you know, Latinos into their home to protect them?
Like they would have did for Harriet Tubman.
Who? That's what I want. Like, stop talking. Stop. Y'all yap. And then at the slowest speed possible. How many stories did we hear today? Well, it all began one fall afternoon. I really like, girl, get to it. Get to it, because that slur came out hella quick. Okay? That slur didn't take that long. Okay? It just slipped out. I also have to call out the chat, because when I said don't get me to 666, y'all got me to 666. Y'all wanted me to be condemned.
I got you to 665. I was just fucking with you. But look, they got you over that. They got you over that afterwards, you know?
They did. But no, Jess, you're good. And I mean, like I said, you have a very curious mind. You're trying to get to the bottom of this shit. You know what I mean? You're on your Detective Gadget era.
I need one of those little things they have on their eye.
Your little is it a monocle? What is it called?
I don't even know what it's called, you guys. Y'all let me know. And the thing they hold on their eye and they're like, whatever. Anyways. Yeah, but I also too, number one, I want to, you know, make sure that it's number one, a safe space for the royal family. You know, we all know that we stick together. That's one. And two, even in the exploration, because again, even though we're getting to the bottom of it, it's not a coddling session. This is an awareness. This is an exposure. Even too for the white people in the back who haven't begun to deconstruct, you know, obviously not stressing to sit our ass down and just pay a fucking attention a little bit. You know, some for them to listen to, like, oh, when they talk about their, you know, they're answering their questions, you say that's not normal. But not at once do I want it to feel uncomfortable for you guys, and especially the amazing people that come on my panel with me, especially you, not only as a panel member or co-host, but also as a friend. So I really, you know, I'm holding this space. So I just want you to, I don't want you to feel like, damn, I felt like this when I get over there, because that wouldn't be a safe space. 200. So yeah.
Listen, we're in this shit together, okay? First of all.
So I also
through the
too want to take
fundraisers.
responsibility for that.
Wait, what do you mean take responsibility? You're talking like you said that shit.
No,
You
I
didn't say
did.
No. You don't have to take no responsibility. We're all adults. We all have, you know, take accountability for our own actions and words. And you know, like again, you're a black woman living in America, having to listen to white people and their villain origin story. So
I love your laugh too. It's so funny. Okay, it makes me laugh even harder. But yeah, what was the clip earlier that we was like, we got to get a clip of that? If something happened earlier, was this before or after Side you got in here?
It was after.
I remember somebody
we need
said
to
clip that, and I was like, yeah, let me hit that. I'll have to check my highlight at the end.
Listen, it couldn't be crazier than yesterday when someone said that their mom got a call about a manifesto and their sister swerved into a black crowd of people. Like, that shit was, I don't know, that shit was crazy.
We do not care with the white. Oh, okay, with the white tea protected. The black man that came in here and said, "I come in here to defend white people." Bruh, get y'all dumb ass out of here.
I forgot his name. What's his name again?
I have no clue.
I just know he has a cowboy hat. That's all I know.
No clue. Why? This ain't it. Go see somebody else. My fingers has Tourette syndrome. We're helping you practice dating. Okay. We're almost at 100K, y'all. We might as well tap to 100K before we get out of here.
And while we tap to 100K, if you are a follower of Christ, a true follower of Christ, and you believe, can we have some like church music or something in the background?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. What's a good way? Play this word. Let me see. I want some of the. Let's see this. I don't even. No, this white church music. Oh, do in like Spanish church, do they listen more like what type of like Christian music?
Listen, there's two types of music in church in Mexican churches. One of them is they be singing, pero qué chévere se ve el pueblo de Dios, maravilloso se ve. And then some of them are like the really like slow, like kind of like makes you get chills because it's so like like ritual type of.
Let me see if I can. Even this is. I want to hear that. You know, when that organ start playing and stuff like that. You was about to start praise dancing in this whole. Let me see. Praise dance. I don't know. I only got his videos, but go ahead and do your sermon.
Listen.
This is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
The number one.
Not that that's the ad. I'm hollering.
Stop.
Yo, I played this one of these worship song videos on YouTube. And the ad was a fucking fart ad, and literally it farted off the rip.
This is the smartest way to clear stuff. Oh my god, Jess, I can't even think now.
Oh my goodness.
Tell them about their worldly possessions.
You got shit on your mind. Okay, just for all of those that I might need to see tomorrow who get peeled up in the rapture tonight. I ain't gonna lie. If they come and get me with a group of white folks, I'm gonna be mad to the motherfucker. But if they come get me with all my people, we go somewhere like we gonna lead it to them because we, hey, I'm about to flood the earth again. I'll reincarnate y'all later. But if I get it caught up with a bunch of maggots, bitch, I am gonna be hollering. I'm gonna jump off the floater, whatever the fuck we gonna be in, bitch. Let me down. Hit. You hear? Okay. But if they come get all the maggots, cause y'all love Jesus so much, bitch, it's gonna be a celebration. It's gonna be a homegoing. Okay. We are going to tap dance. Okay, we're gonna bachata, salsa, what's that called? Electric slide, cha-cha slide. We're gonna wobble with it. We're gonna do all of that shit. Okay. We're gonna be out of here. A lot of mag gonna be on, but it's gonna be funny. And I don't know if I'm gonna have some mixed emotions because I'm gonna be laughing more than anything. I'm gonna be mad because they not gonna, but I'm gonna be.
I was gonna say,
but I'll be laughing. I'm gonna make a video in the morning too.
we need to go save all those videos of the people that believe they're going to be taken.
Yeah, download it.
Yeah, some people
because
they're
gonna delete it
to come back. for the after. But let me actually get serious for a moment, okay? The way that I met my best friend was because her roommate, who was a woman in her 60s, a white tea woman, took some smugs and thought that the rapture happened and she got left over. So her solution to that was to tell my friend that she was gonna help her and unalive her and then unalive herself because neither one of them made it to the rapture. So y'all need to stay far, far, far away from these people tomorrow because they're gonna lose their shit.
Oh my my God. I was like, we didn't get to make it, but you can't trick Jesus into making it, bitch. How about I unalive you? And you unalive me while you unalive. And then we gonna be there. Oh Lord!
Okay,
Oh my God. Oh, baby. So yeah, like Saji said, don't get fooled. Don't get caught up with them rapture people tomorrow. They didn't make it. It's a lot of stuff they doing and they like that they ain't telling you about. Okay, come on, legs, baby. She all legs. 5'11". Woo! Glory! What up, Kai? Guess we won't be leaving on time, baby. Not if y'all coming with me. Y'all know we gonna be late. Y'all ride with me. Y'all ride with me to the rapture. We gonna be late, okay? Cause I ain't never on time. And I'm still okay. Yeah, we all finna get out of here. Any last words, Saji? We finna get out of here. Again, shout out to my top 3. LM always holding it down here, okay? Girl, you like a angel that came out of the heavens out of nowhere. I don't even know where you came from, boo baby. Welcome to the royal family. Monique holding it down, okay? Been around, okay? Monique holding it down, been around. And Ford, shout out to you. I don't know where you came from, but it was very refreshing, especially. But shout out to you. Thank y'all so much for being here. I love y'all. Shout out to everybody that donated, everybody that gifted a rose, tapped the screen, shared the live, put in a comment, kind words, everything. You guys all play a part. Shout out to Pam. I don't know if you're in here, Pam, but shout out to the Amazon wish list as well. Shout out to LM for the Amazon wish list as well. Thank y'all so much. Y'all help build this whole motherfucking everything, okay? I love y'all. Sachi, check your DM. This is my final proposal.
And not that in case you get taken by the rapture proposal.
That's the rapture proposal, okay? Oh my God.
It's
Have
like a
good
prom proposal, but a little bit different.
Saji, I love
Oh
you.
my
Thank you so
God.
much for even dedicating your time and your love and your kind words. And I know, your patience has been tested or strengthened over the last few days. And I'm proud of you. A prom proposal, but for eternity.
For eternity. That's crazy. No, listen. Thank you for having me up here. Yes, it's been tested. But you know what? Oh God, now we have a Zio in the comments. Anyways, if you are a Christian, which Sajara in the comments is, and you believe the rapture is happening tomorrow, which you believe if you're a Christian, Cash App link in the motherfucking bio. Okay? Empty your world possessions. You want to make sure you get into heaven. If you are thicker than the eye of a needle, you ain't making it.
Baby, and this ass thick, so I ain't going. So you might as well leave it to me. Hey, or you can leave it to Sajida. Sajida Talks 2025. I'm Jessica Cymone on the blue and green app. Okay. I'm thicker than a snicker. I ain't gonna be able to make it. This ain't getting through that needle, okay? Because you can't take it with you. You know what I'm saying? Might as well bless somebody while you're gone. Now, if you don't try to bless somebody while you're gone, because you finna go up there with Jesus, then your mind ain't in the right space, and you might not even be leaving. I'm just saying.
Their faith is not stronger, Jess. The Lord is testing you right now. You got about 1 hour in some areas. The rapture already got started.
Now he knocking y'all off in time zones, bitch.
Like Santa Claus, bitch. One town at a time. One town at a time.
Also to everybody on the YouTube, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button.